Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode number 3 of the Optimal Nutrition Podcast. I am co-host Luke. There's my co-host Carter Runge, and we are
Nice.
back today with another pretty banger episode, I believe. We had a long day today. We're typically filming these on Tuesdays, but
We
Carter
are
had a lot of
college
studying
students.
yesterday, so we are filming on a Wednesday, and I had a really busy day today, and I woke up early today, so I'm pretty tired. But I'm excited for this episode because we have a really, really fun-packed episode for you guys. And we just want to start off by saying thank you guys for all the support you've been giving us, the likes, the comments, or whatever. Make sure you're following all our socials. Links are in the description on our YouTube channel and on our Instagram, TikToks. All of them are intertwined or whatever, and links there.
Yeah,
So check them out. Check all our socials. Check out my personal socials. Whatever you want. Check out Carter's links if he has them in there.
hmm
Greatly appreciate a follow, likes, interactions on everything we have. But
Any comments we'll take and stuff like that. So any
mhm,
improvements, disimprovements, stuff you liked, stuff you think we should add would be grateful because we're just trying to grow this and help the new generation succeed in life. So yeah,
yeah,
whatever you got
exactly.
for us.
Yeah, we want all the feedback that we can get. We just want to make this better and better. I know Carter was saying off camera that his mom was saying make it shorter. That was one of the things. But I'm like,
That
you can listen to this in many parts. Like maybe we can do a better job on our part, like signifying
timing it
like
out,
when
yeah.
when there is like a break or like a peer like distinction and like switching topics, like putting in the thing on YouTube to where you'll have like markers where you can like go through chapters, like so you know what chapters you're on and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But
And
yeah,
when you put Ghost Energy drink tier list and golden kiwis in the thing, we're gonna ramble. So
we're gonna be talking for sure. But yeah, I think this will be somewhat of a decent talking episode, but we'll also have a lot of just kind of a basic discussions, a lot of fun going over just ideas bouncing off each other. I have some things written down, but I also want to see from your end too, like kind of what you think. I know this is just kind of what I wrote down. Like I know you like looked over things too, but
hmm
whatever you want to say, like I'll add some things too. But
yeah.
yeah, like you can see our episode 3 here, essential foods, lifestyle, consistency, and there's also a mystery tier list, and there's also a mystery draft too, which
That I don't
I'll
even
save
know.
for
So
later.
this is
Yeah,
gonna be
so
pretty. I'm gonna be
this will be
joining with
something
you
pretty
guys.
interesting. It'll involve something obviously diet culture wise because we're all about staying healthy on this channel, and diet can mean many things. We're not talking about a caloric deficit. We're just talking about your diet in general. But
100%.
we are going to start off today with a little lifestyle consistency. And
What does
this is the
that
portion
even
I
mean?
actually thought I was going to do secondly, but we're going to start off with this. And by lifestyle consistency is what I mean. We're going to be talking about more so how people are our age, we feel like kids our age are just not like meeting standards to what kids 15, 20 years ago were. Even like when our dads, like even when our dads are kids,
hmm
like they were so much like I don't want to like physically stronger, like mentally stronger, and like there weren't so many of these like I don't know. I don't want to say weak people because I'm not trying to be like demeaning and
Yeah.
like
Right.
be like, oh, I'm superior.
Degrading. Yeah.
Like not like like a physical aspect stronger, but just like morally stronger as well too. You know what I mean? Like
A hundred
goals,
percent.
aspirations, but like there's like people that just don't have like that drive anymore, and like they're like they actually are like, and I'm gonna say too, like they are actually like physically weaker. Like you look at some kids like nowadays, like they don't look like the kids that like when we were younger looking at them. Like I know that's not like us just being like delusional from like younger thinking too. It's
Yeah.
just like of that. So this is kind of like
I
for
always
kids
found
our
that
age,
funny.
men and women. Like we're not trying to single out like men, not trying to single out women, like men and women, because I know there's a lot of people our age. Like I even see it on campus. There's a lot of people that are overweight and that are around our age, and it is a big concern because you might not be like severe, you might not be obese right now, but like let's just say you gain 1 pound a month. Well, that's 12 pounds a year, and then 12 times 5 is well, just like that. That's whatever it is. 12 times I can't do math.
Not math
What is it?
majors, so
What is that? 65?
I don't even know the numbers
Oh,
you were
well, I'm
saying.
not. I was
Not
thinking that 12. Well, no.
not math
Oh,
majors.
oh,
60? 12
12,
times
and
5
then
is
yeah,
60
right,
pounds. So yeah, 5 years,
or 60
60
pounds. Yeah,
pounds.
sorry.
5 years, let's
Sorry,
say,
my
yeah.
brain is fried right now.
Yeah,
It's
I
so
know,
crazy.
same. I just had to work out and stuff. Luke just had a long day of class, so this is gonna be a nice relaxing.
But you know what I'm saying though, like the
Yeah,
pounds just add up over the
100%.
time. It's not just like you're gonna gain 30 pounds out of the blue. Like
Yeah, and I
that's a
think that's
we were talking
a
today in class about
miscom.
significant weight changes. Like
Yeah,
that's a significant health risk. Like that significant weight change. Like you're not dealing with that. This is more like
yeah.
30 pounds over like 2 years or something.
I think that's another thing that people have really or fear and stuff that they're gonna gain 30 pounds in 2 weeks. Like that's physically impossible. Or well, not whatever, but like to like actually put on that fat. So that's why I feel like it's another.
Mm.
Everyone thinks that I just put on the 15 pounds in 2 weeks and that's whatever. But no, like you said, you slowly put that on over that 5 years, 60 pounds,
Mm.
5 years.
Yeah, just like it's an over time thing. It's like the same. Like I'll be talking about this later. I don't want to like spoil all my
Yeah,
goodies
right.
like that at the end. But let's just break down on the first thing I have. Like
Yeah,
mental
yeah.
barriers, like stopping you from being healthy. And like I would have wrote down like any mental thing, anything that be causing you a mental barrier, like work, relationships, and relationships with people at work, even like I'm talking like relationships in the sense of like your family, your friends, girlfriends, like maybe you don't have a girlfriend, you're trying to get like talking to girls, like stuff like that. It all has
Mhm.
an effect on that, and like it kind of boils down to like I should honestly bold this too because that's what like all this stuff adds up is just your life stress. Like
No,
that can take a
100%.
toll on how consistent you are because people have emotional reactions based to food. So, for example, myself, excuse me, I'm going to burp here for a second. Excuse me. But for me, for example, when I was younger, or not younger, and I was like high school, I had a really an emotional base to food. Like that's what just made me happy, like like stuff like
Right.
that. So
And
like
I mean that's just
naturally,
what a high school kid.
that's naturally a lot of people are like that. But like for
Yeah.
me, so like I didn't have that like mental blockage. Tell me, okay, I'm like more full. Like I could just eat
Mhm.
more. I was
Yeah.
just more of like a big back, as people would say.
As the kids say
Uh,
now.
but like all of the other stuff too, like would add life stress and just make things harder and harder for me to like fully commit. And I just never wanted to take that chance. Like that's also too like a negative mindset. I was like, oh, like I can do it later and stuff like that. Like I was just having a totally negative mindset on certain things, and that's what's like really driving down like what you think you can do and what you think your capabilities are, and like what is
Mhm.
actually stopping you is a lot of the time mentally. Like I say in the gym too, like you're meant like we're talking like when I say here too, like I forgot to say failure to commit to lifting and nutrition as a lifestyle. Like this goes like with lifting, like your mental is going to give out way more like on a set of on a hack squats. People
Oh,
usually
100%.
their mental is going to go out before their legs do. Or it's like, oh, are you just tired because of your like cardio, or is it because you can't do any more reps because your quads are
Mhm.
giving out? Like those are two different things. Like that's a mental barrier, or like maybe a barrier, but like mostly a mental barrier, and then there's like a muscular barrier there. So like mental barriers are huge blockers for everything, like and nutrition wise too. We're mostly talking about nutrition wise here because like I'll have like the nutrition portion is what's fueling training too, but like you understand what I'm saying. Like nutrition and lifting are both kind of like interrelated. Like you can't just expect to like be healthy and nutrition and be healthy and like in like good shape, like just lifting and having like, a terrible diet. Like that's not going to
No,
be like
100%.
healthy. You have some of
Yeah.
it down, but like you got to fix your diet too. And like I feel like people our age need to know that this needs to be earlier rather than later. Like you can
Mhm.
have like I would say whatever drinking. Like I know I have my stance of drinking, and people know that
Yeah.
I think you should drink never. But that's just a personal bias.
I
But
second that.
my second option would be like at least like have a perfect like a good enough diet and exercise routine to where you earn your alcoholic beverage, and I
Mhm.
would
I've been
suggest doing
seeing
it
that a lot on
once a
online.
week. Drink once a week. That would be like my max. Like if someone that enjoys drinking, like you earn your alcohol and stuff like that, and like you can still stay in like almost a deficit, or like whatever your goal is, like you can totally align it to that. So like
100%.
that's why like people that'll be going on like that's like a total like mindset shift too when like doing this. It doesn't have to be a full 100% go. Like you don't have to be exactly like us to where like oh, I'm not gonna have any alcohol. You know, I'm not gonna
Yeah, right.
have any of the, I'm not gonna have any of this candy. Like we still have like sweets time from time or whatever. Like
Uh-huh.
that's just everyone in human. Don't you don't have to feel like you can never have like anything that you don't want because we'll talk about this later. Like I'll bring it up again too. But you just always have what you want and what you need. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And then like thoughts of
Yeah.
guilt too was another huge thing. Like I always felt guilt when I would eat a food that maybe I would seem that like, oop, this is off plan type thing, or like, oop,
Mm-hmm.
this is not towards my goal. And like I always have to shift that mindset to always not feeling guilt, but to feeling like it's not it's not so much that like you're stopping your progress. It's just like it's just a little barrier. You know what I mean? Instead of feeling a
Yeah.
thought of guilt, feeling like what can I do to like change the situation? Like I know sometimes it's just in the spur of moments and stuff like that, but like that thought of guilt can be changed into something different. Like let's just say, for example, like if you think actively about certain things, like and you have a different mindset about it. Let's just say like there is like at the beginning of the week, they say like on Friday there's going to be like cake or whatever at work or whatever class. Let's say for college kids, we're
Right.
talking about
Yeah.
kids our age. We're talking about kids our age. Well, there's kids our age working, but like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Uh, they're kids our age. Like just say you're at school and you know there's gonna be treats there. Like if you know there's gonna be treats there and like you think it's gonna like totally derail it and you're gonna have thoughts of guilt of having anything, just plan your day around it. You know,
Right.
don't feel like there's just this all or nothing like mentality. So we'll kind of get into that too later. But I want to go kind of this next point, setting the right mindset for the day. And like I put starts the day before because that's kind of what it is. It's like I go to bed with the mindset of how I want to start that day because if the way I go to bed thinking is the way I'm going to wake up because I don't
Yeah.
want to go to bed thinking negative. I don't want to go to bed that
No.
because it's just going to set the day off like that the next day.
Right. Because then you're
So
gonna.
why?
That's yeah. That's what you're gonna be motivated by the next day. Like if you
Mm-hmm.
go to bed, I, every time I go to bed thinking like, wow, I did good today. Got my 10,000 steps in. Got a great workout. Good studying and whatnot. Next day I wake up the next and it kind of just rolls on to the next day, the weeks and stuff. And but if you ever go to bed like on the weekend, like man, I missed my steps or whatever, I was traveling all day or something, then it can really derail a whole day. But yeah,
Make
just
those plans like mental plans or like mental rules of your like or soft rules. I'll mention earlier or later is
mm-hmm.
like make those rules in your head that like okay I need to do this like the day before like okay I got to get my when am I going to get some time to like I know this might sound like neurotic like oh you're always thinking about this but like it's not neurotic when it just becomes your lifestyle like it
Right.
might sound
Yeah.
neurotic at the beginning but like now it's my lifestyle it's like you know what? I've been sitting on the couch for an hour and a half. I think I can walk up and go walk for 15 minutes, like 20 minutes.
And that's all it has to be 10 to 20 minutes. Like, you don't need a 2 hour walk.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be a like 3 60-minute walks.
Yeah, right.
Like I
Break it
said,
up.
like I always say this on my rest days, I do a 60 minute or my training days, I do 60 minutes of walking and then I do 20 minutes on like or 15 to 20 minutes on the stairmaster and like
Right.
that's really it because all my other cardio is like walking the classes and like I get my steps so like do whatever like you have to do to have the right mindset because like we'll go
Exactly.
down to like here and this could be an example we'll go down to the next one like what changes can you make to jumpstart consistency like quick changes like this could be one thing it doesn't have to be many things because it could just be one we can like just change one variable at a time like
Mm-hmm.
what can you do that's easy that can kind of jumpstart maybe switching some other things around like maybe it's like you have like you can start I don't know going to bed earlier because then waking up earlier so maybe that's just one thing you do and that maybe that starts getting you to get a routine of like getting up and waking up going to bed and waking up and stuff like that and like maybe you start like in order to start eating better you implement certain foods but you still have something like your favorite foods you know what I mean like
Right.
so maybe you're not in a total deficit but like at least
Or
you're
different
trying.
variations of your
Hmm.
favorite foods
Yeah,
is big.
and then like anything that like is a positive move in the right direction. Like anything, it could be. Like if
Always
you're
celebrate those small things too.
like, yeah, because like
It's
what quick
key.
changes can you make the jump? That could literally be just cutting out your like regular soda and switching to diet soda, and maybe you see that weight change, and that sparks a little motivation. It's like, oh wow, like if I make just a few changes and like I do this consistently, like I'm gonna see some changes. And like uh, this is what I'm going to go into the next portion is like what people get wrong with nutrition. They think it's like 0 to 100 instantly. So like they do that one thing or the two things and they see it quickly change and they want to see rapid progress. So it's a 0 to 100 instantly, and just put the brakes on.
Right?
Like we're not going 0 to 100 right away. Like we want
Real
to
quick.
start we want to go slow and steady because that's
Zero
what's going to be
to
stable and that's
100.
what's going to be sustainable in the long term and teach us the long term habits that hopefully not need any dependency on too much information from one person or that. But I'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like no people get also on as a black and white viewpoint, like that goes with the 0 to 100. Like people like black and white. It's like, oh, these foods are bad, these foods are good. It's like and like, well, no, there's alternatives to foods and stuff like that. Like that's also goes like there. I say unable to find alternatives, like
Yeah.
and unable
Boom.
to adapt, like on the go. Like there's so many things. Like if you just say you love sausages, like you just love sausage for some reason. Like and it might not be
That's
Italian sausage, but there's chicken sausages and stuff like that.
oh,
Like
chicken sausages are good.
and they have like cheese filled ones that are like really good macros. I've always said those ones. Like maybe you
Right?
like you
You put
like
me
and
on
like I'm
those.
saying like you like burgers. Like burgers are healthy.
Yeah.
Just cook up a 5 ounce burger of 93.7, or like just cook up yourself a lean burger and also put maybe a side of vegetables. Maybe if you like bread, maybe just get like a fiber
Keto
bread,
bun.
a keto
Yeah,
bread,
or the
like keto buns.
keto bread.
And then if you like cheese, just get a fat free or a low fat cheese.
Boom.
It's not that hard like to make things low calorie and enjoyable and unable to adapt on the go. I mean, like if you know you're gonna be like traveling and stuff like that, like that just all goes back to like planning the day before, like knowing your game plan from the get go.
Yeah. Which is, I think the last one's probably the big one.
Yeah, finding meals that you can enjoy and stick to. Like if I can't, like I'm not gonna go tell someone to eat chicken, like chicken breast. Like that's how I all like
It's
I have
tasty.
many options.
Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
tasty. Don't get me wrong. Like some people think it's dry. I think they still don't know they do not know how to cook it. But I will always probably tell someone if they want a chicken to go with chicken tenderloin or chicken
Yes.
thighs. Right, more so chicken thighs. But either or fine. It's like a 20 calorie difference in between. I'll talk about this later. But like like finding stuff that you can actually stick to, like that's what someone would actually stick to over chicken breast. So like not just going straight for the most bland meal options, like giving people a wide array, like giving like having them maybe like send like stuff to like me or like whatever, like showing
Yeah.
options. Like can I have this? I'm like, well, you can have anything, but it's like how will it
Right.
fit within your total daily scope? And then what people get wrong with their training, just like it kind of goes into the 0 to 100. Like they think they need to do the most things, they need to do the most cardio. It's just like you don't need to do much. Start with the minimum if you've never done it, and if you have been training and just trying to dial in nutrition, just like stay consistent in the gym. You know, in the gym is what's going to drive muscular progress. Like, and that's what's going to make you look leaner over time. And if you just like maybe are lean or whatever, and you just want to lock in on training, find something that's fun and sustainable over time. Like I'm not going to tell you to do a certain thing or a certain split or like this certain routine, but just find something that you would
Just have
want to
fun.
do
Yeah.
over and over and again, and find what you enjoy.
Make the gym fun.
All the science in the world can't make up for lack of enjoyment.
100%.
That's what truly drives like motor unit recruitment, actually. So that's what I would say what people get wrong with their training. And then how
Boom.
to make things more sustainable. I'm gonna block these out because I thought it would be
Talk
cool.
with Talk with Doc.
All
Let's see.
right.
First
Oh,
review.
it's on it like that. Boom. All right. How to make things more sustainable, because that's what we're talking about. like I said, I think I mentioned previously a little bit. Think long term. Like people's time frames are so short. Like even myself, like I might think like, oh yeah, I'm 16, like I'm 15, 14% body fat, but in actuality, you're probably like 19% body fat. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like there's
Yeah.
some people that have like, oh, they'll probably only be another 5 weeks. No, you probably got another 10 weeks, 11 weeks.
Yeah.
Like to what you truly think is what you're gonna get to. Like that would take more. Like it that just goes back to the black and white viewpoint. Like you have to like truly adapt to your thinking. Like knowing like okay, like watching your body, like knowing how it is. Like that's why tracking your weights, making things more sustainable. Like tracking things, but like using that as a tool, as a guidance tool, not as like a mental like breakdown to like okay, I need this is like a thing that you're tracking and like fully like concentrating on 24/7. That's just the guidance. It's like that's just guiding you in the right direction.
Yeah.
And
100%.
creating healthy daily habits that align your goals. Like I always say this, like there's only 24 hours in a day. So creating habits, they might take, I don't know, 10 seconds to do, to switch some habits or whatever. Like I always say, like I posted a TikTok of this, like people can't get their steps in, just wake up an hour earlier.
Yeah, I
Like
know.
it's not
I've been
like
enjoying your new TikTok.
like just wake up an hour earlier. Like you can literally get 4 or 5 thousand steps in. Like because
The
I'm like some
surprise,
people
the
take a
surprise
little time to
steps.
get ready and stuff like that. Like you can literally get 4 or 5 thousand steps in, and then whatever like after work you maybe walk for like a couple more minutes or whatever after whatever you do your cardio, like you get 10,000 steps in the day. Boom,
Boom.
you got half your 10,000 steps in for the day, right there. So in the morning, and like it's not too much like it's not like heavy endurance on you unless you're really
Yeah.
obese and overweight. But like I'm just saying like this is just a lot. Like this is just like better thinking and like just having those habits of waking up earlier. That's why I say like sleep is super alternative. Like and I'll also go down to that one right away. Like this one right here highlighted.
Yeah, might as
Get
well
sufficient
go right
sleep,
into it.
like in quality sleep. Like increased ghrelin release, which is the hunger hormone, and so the hunger signaling also is more increased with bad night's sleep or just less sleep in general. So if you get a terrible night's sleep or you get less night's sleep, you're gonna be more hungry throughout the day, like because you're just gonna have that hunger release more constantly. So get sufficient sleep. That's one of my main like things I would totally recommend for anyone to
Your
follow.
your
Your
Mount
sleep has to be
Rushmore,
dialed.
basically.
That's like my Mount Rushmore is like sleep. Like I know like people say like oh you could still make gains and stuff like that, but like dude you're gonna feel like dog crap if you don't get enough
Yeah.
sleep. And
You can.
people admit it like oh I just slept like crap last night. Well yeah, and you can tell like how people are like act and like how they feel and stuff like that. Like you
Yeah.
know how you feel.
That's just
So
like
that's why I'm
human
saying
nature
sleep is
anyway,
important.
too. So, like,
Yeah,
even if you don't work out or whatever, if you get a bad night of sleep, you can feel the difference. So,
yeah, and then
core
start at
value wise.
1 out of 100 speed. Like we're here for the long haul. Like
Yeah,
fat loss and
don't
muscle gain
burn
is
yourself
not a
out.
sprint. You're gonna want to start at the 1 out of 100. So then you just
I,
work your way up.
yeah, one thing I always think, or going based off this is, yeah, like you said, start at one. Don't start at on TikTok, especially these influencers who are already at 100, who've got the who've got the plan, and don't base yourself off that. Go if you really want to. I feel like you should go back to their first video, like on TikTok or whatnot, and see how they started and stuff. Because where they're at now is definitely not where they started. So don't have their 100 be your one, because then you're just gonna burn yourself out.
Yeah, exactly. Said it perfectly. And then these two kind of go together, but having
So this
someone
is
guide you
huge.
or keep you accountable. Like I always say, like you learn first, and like and you learn and lean. I don't know why
Yeah,
that.
I was like, I didn't know what that
You
meant,
learn
but
at first, and then you apply it independently. Like you learn what you need to do from someone else. Like whether it's like people that know me or like someone that you know. Like I'm saying, like you get to the knowledge and you understand what it takes,
hmm
and then you apply that knowledge independently, and you will then understand what to do, what to adjust. But also, that's what I'm saying. Surrounding people with people who care. Like
yeah, I
they
think
might
this
not
has been
know
huge for me.
they they might not know exactly, like they might not even know or practice at all what you do. Like my friends, for example, like they don't like eat exactly like me. They like they drink alcohol and stuff like that, but like they're my friends.
Right?
They support me. Like they're like this, like they don't make fun of me or anything like that. Like
Yeah,
they're
they
supportive and like
encourage.
that. Yeah, like no one's like making jokes or anything like that.
Hmm.
Like they know that like it's like they're
They
like
don't wave a
they're
candy bar in
intentionally
front of you.
they're they're intentionally they're intentionally conscious about their food choices, and that's a huge thing. Like that's what I learned in class. Like that's a huge thing for someone like as a dietitian, like coming to a dietitian. That's a huge step in like the process. Like you're
Yeah.
willing to take advice from someone else,
No,
or
hundred
like at least
percent.
like hear advice.
Yeah, surround yourself with people who are just gonna make you feel optimal. Hint, hint. Just kidding. uh,
Exactly.
just
Then yeah, like
make sure.
surround like when I say surround yourself with people who care, like, you know it's people who care that like don't that don't like actually like tease you or anything like that, or like
Yeah, like I said,
I know I
dangle a
just said like
candy
you that
bar in
like
front of you.
yeah, like you want
Oh,
people
you
that like
want this? Yeah.
won't like trick like won't like tempt you or anything like that, because
Yeah.
like there's people that struggle with like stuff like being tempted and like stuff like that with like eating disorders. So
Mm-hmm.
you never know who you're
Exactly. You
dealing
never
with,
want
and
to
like with new people you
push
meet.
that.
So you always want to be conscious of
But
people and stuff like that. So be supportive of anyone, of like anyone in their journey like that, because I know like if I always wanted to be supportive when like whenever I was bigger, trying to like slim down it, like obviously people weren't going to be like, oh, boo, you're trying to lose weight. Like no one's going to be
yeah,
like, what are you trying to lose weight? Like that's
you're a
like
loser if
stupid.
you
You're a loser if
blame
you're bullying
people.
someone.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Yeah.
But
Well,
then going on to the
is
next
that
point,
the
what?
first topic or what?
There's only two more left on here,
Oh,
and then we
okay. Sorry. So we gotta do
and
the
then we're
reveal.
yeah. All right, so
Okay.
then the next one is changing your
Perfect.
view with view, or I put in quotes relationship, because like I don't really like that word, but it's kind of true. You do have a kind of a relationship with food and nutrition,
And I,
and like view, and I kind of view as like knowledge. You want to have like your knowledge with nutrition.
take over and boom.
Boom, boom. So first step here, or first step, or first thing, a bullet point is thinking about fueling the body. Like that's what I always think with nutrition. It's like it's not so much going to think about like, oh, like what sounds good, you know what I mean? Like, oh, what looks good in the fridge, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's about fueling the body, like in certain aspects. Like we're talking about like fueling our body for general health and in the gym. So we want to be thinking about what's going to actually fuel our body, and like fuel over taste. Don't make your choices emotionally based. Like I went back to emotionally based eating before. Like you can make some things emotionally based,
Yeah.
like the healthier, like within, like fitting it within your
The
plan.
healthier
Like
alternatives.
in fuel over taste, it's like you want to think about it in this aspect. Yeah, the cookie or the candy is going to taste pretty damn good, but what's going to be better? What's going to be better and more filling for you, and probably has a
In a
better
half hour, right?
has yeah, and what has a better vitamins and minerals profile, like that bag of candy, or like some beef and rice before the gym. You know what I mean? Like the beef and rice is obviously going to be more filling and better
Right.
sustaining too than some candy. So I
That's
mean, like people
yeah.
just got to make decisions like that. So fuel over taste is the way that I kind of feel things. Like you can obviously make. It doesn't mean like it doesn't taste like absolute butt crack, but
Right.
like
Dry
you
chicken and
make your food taste good. Like I don't have to tell
seasonings,
you to make
people.
seasonings. Don't season it like an absolute white person. You know, you can actually put stuff on it. But
Load that up
and
with garlic salt. Salt's not gonna kill you.
nope. As long as you like, if you eat a whole food diet and you minimize or eliminate processed foods, your sodium content will be very low throughout the day. So you want to salt your meals.
Salt.
Salting that will get your, and then you already have your if you have your adequate potassium with a whole food diet, and you'll be fine. I would probably do potassium to sodium ratio. Potassium can be like it can be 1.5 or 2, but let's just say 1.5 to 1 gram uh,
Gotcha.
to sodium. So around there, something around that. It depends, but like know what you want and know what you need is like like the next thing. Like
Mm-hmm.
fill out your plan. Like 85% of 85% of 95% or not 85 to 90% of what you need. Like, let's just say like your vegetables or whatever, like all the fill out your macros and your micronutrients and stuff like that. Like you need that, and then 10% or 50% of like what you like or what you want. Like I had like the off-brand Cliff Bars, the Great Value ones. Like I just wanted one of those. Like
Shout out Great Valley.
yeah, Great Value was like
Huge.
$4 cheaper too for like the same thing. But like literally like just find things that you like and enjoy and like
Right?
still put them in your plan. Like, and I'm still gonna be in a deficit today, and it was a rest day today too. So who gives a crap? Like, I wanted what I wanted, and I'm still in a deficit. So at the end of the
Boom.
day, still planning out. And like I said too, it doesn't have to be like when I say like 10 to 15%, like those are just arbitrary numbers.
The 80/20 is
I'm not saying like go out and have like go out and get some like candy and you have like 1,000 calories worth of candy. Like that's probably not gonna be good. Maybe like 200 calories of candy's fine. 300 calories of candy's fine. 400 calories of candy's probably fine. It's better than 1,000.
right. But yeah, that 80/20 is what you kind of hear online as well. Is
Yeah, it's like whatever. Like 80/20, 90/10, whatever you get.
anything's probably anything's better than 50/50. But obviously you want to keep it a little higher, or a
Mm-hmm.
little higher in the whole foods and uh healthier stuff. But
No, yeah, and then
everything is
next up
better
is
than
like
50/50.
to change your relationship with you is like knowing what's in abundance. Like my example is Oreos will always be there. Like the Oreos are never going away. They're never going away. So like don't
And
feel
they're
the
just gonna
need that
keep
like
pumping out new flavors too.
don't feel the need that you need to eat the Oreos or whatever because like they're going to be going away anytime soon. Like stuff like that, or like any foods. Like don't feel the need that like it is like it's going to be gone, and like knowing what isn't in abundance and what isn't. Like I said, like if you know there's going to be like a cake, like let's just say like like well, on your birthday. I mean like that's a little different. Like you would,
Yeah.
I don't expect you to like be super strict on your birthday unless you're in like contest prep. But like let's just say like if like the school example, or like there's cake going to be
Mm-hmm.
on your in your
Or
class on
I have
Friday.
an example for one. It's
What is it?
Winona State does donuts with the dean on Tuesdays.
Mm,
So like they're just Hy-Vee donuts. So like if you're really conscious about it, you can track that definitely with a
yeah.
macro app. So
No, like if you know
pretty
like
simple.
certain like if you know like something you really like and it's only gonna be there for like a little bit. Like I said, like or my example like with the cake, like you know like you really like that cake and it's only gonna be there that day, and like you really want some, like just know that that's probably not gonna be in abundance. Like you know it's that
Yeah.
like homemade and stuff like that. Like plan around it. I said that
Yeah, it's
before.
probably
So
pretty healthy.
know what's in abundance, and
Oh
then
yeah. It's
having goals and check marks that in soft weekly rules. That's what I said. I said this before, so I don't need to go too much into it. But just like have those check marks. Okay, like the 10th, I need 10,000 steps. All right, I need to wake up at this time. I need to go
mm-hmm.
to bed at this time. You know, having those mental check marks into your body, in your brain, to really drive home like changing those lifestyle factors and like changing
100%.
those lifestyle routines. And then we can go into the last bullet point here, which is stop majoring in the minors and focus on the
Oh shoot.
majors. And
Dun,
I do have these a little like
dun.
underlined as the minors things that you should not be focused on, and then the bold things are things you should be focusing on. Like examples here, like small weight changes on the scale. Like I went up 0.2 pounds today. Like oh my gosh! Like I actually kind of wanted that because I was like, ooh, I don't want to go down again after this next day because that'd be a little bit too fast of weight loss. I'm like, oh, perfect, 190, perfect, we're there. So then I'm just at 190. Like don't worry about a small weight change. Like
Yeah,
that's not
don't let that
indicative
be
of
like,
fat.
oh, minus 1,000 calories for the day.
Yeah, it's not indicative of fat. You're not going to get fat in a day. And then the next one, like the next example would be like negligible food calories. The tomato you put on your burger. Like, okay, are you going to mark the 4 or 5 calorie, the
Yeah,
8 calories that was? Like, no. That like certain things though,
that's
like
like when I
oil,
do
obviously
hot
you would
sauce.
track, or like butter, you probably should track unless it's like a thin thing. And you're just like getting a layer pan. You know what I mean? Like there's certain
Yeah,
obviously
hot
like
sauce, pickles, those zero
user
calorie
beware.
foods is kind of the
Pepper.
big thing.
Like don't get me
Yeah,
wrong,
right.
peppers do have a lot of calories. But like if you have a little tiny pepper and you only have one of them, like that's literally like 8 calories.
Go walk,
But I would
walk
say
while you're cooking or something.
while you're
Burn those
cooking.
eight,
Yeah,
burn
literally.
those eight
Do
calories
like
off.
3 sit-ups to burn some
Yeah,
calories.
boom.
Like specific macros too. Like people are like, oh, I need this much protein,
Yeah, that's
dude.
always been something where
Like
it's
people
like,
say, I need 1 gram per pound of body weight. Like I
yeah.
said, 190 this morning exactly. Like I have 180 grams today. Like that's perfectly fine.
Oh
Excuse
my
me.
gosh, how are you gonna get those 10
Yeah, at like
grams?
point 0.8 grams per pound of body weight is what is technically what like all you need to
That's
max out muscle
yeah.
protein synthesis. So literally that would be my
That's a
lowest
valid
point. It's
point.
just 0.8 to like I'd say 1.2 would be the
Okay,
highest I would give.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
Well, or in the highest ends, if someone like really struggled with like staying full, maybe 1.5.
Okay. Yeah.
But that's on the higher ends if someone just really like protein.
Perfect.
But then, like
So
another one, too, people
grams.
like get into the minors that they care too much, like specific lifts and exercise. I'm like, well, I need to do the stairmaster. Well, it's like, well, I need to lift this many days a week or stuff like that. I need to be doing this many sets and stuff like that. Like, no, like just stay consistent, but like you don't have to like be so worried about what exactly you're doing in the gym. Like, you can be mindful and be educational and like look online and see like, oh, what do I want to do? But like obviously we've had recommendations. Go check out our
Yeah.
previous podcast of what our last podcast. Link will be in the description for our last podcast about the upper lower
And
split
the
and setting that
channel.
up. So free information online right there. But literally, like just find something that's like online and stick to it. Like that's you can literally ask ChatGPT at this point. Like it's gonna give you
Right?
something pretty good. Like
It's gonna
you're
give
gonna
me
get something
some good
decent.
answers. But
The things you should be focusing on is your total activity levels. How much like cardio are you doing? How much like are you moving around? Your step
hmm
count, like are you hitting a step count? Are you getting that neat goal of the total daily energy expenditure? Calorie count, like are you in a deficit? Or if you want to gain, are you if you want to gain weight, are you above maintenance? Just be conscious of your calorie count. Resistance training, are you having resistance training at least 2 to 5 times a week, like I always recommend? And then the main one, honestly, low stress. That's the thing you need to be focusing on. If you're constantly stressed out, you're not trying to like lower your stress, like you're going to be all over the place. Those are kind of like the
100%.
major things you want to focus on. So then
The
that's kind
ducks
of
will
it
not
for what
rush
I
you.
have. And then
Boom.
we can
Now
go up to this
it's
portion because we were done with that. So
now this is
maybe we'll
where shout out to
maybe
my
we'll put a
mom. Yeah, or we're gonna go the
we'll
same way.
we'll put a timestamp
Yeah,
on here.
shout out to my
So
mom. This is
whoever
where
got
you
that,
can.
welcome. Right wherever you got from the if you hit the timestamp and you got here now, we're on this section. So welcome, and we are on to essential foods, and basically it's going to be like non-negotiables, like what we need in our diet to support our muscle and overall health.
hmm
So I got a huge list of foods here, and it's a
Yeah,
lot of it's blurred out again. So
you've
I
definitely
like
heard
that.
us talk about this, or these
So
special stuff. So I mean, we won't
mhm.
dive too deep into it, but just the overall benefits and whatnot, and what
in these
it's kind of like a grocery list almost. Little
basically a grocery list, like this is what you should basically have in your grocery cart, like at least some variation of this. Like it doesn't have to be exactly, but it could be something. It doesn't have to be. There's more examples than we list, but it
shall
can
we
be.
release
Yeah,
the
it needs
food?
that. I would say like year round, you need to have these. I would say get rid of the blue back.
Yeah, I was just gonna say boom.
Perfect. So basically, fruits is the first one on the list, and this is an obvious one. Another one, vegetables. You'll see, like that one's an obvious one. These are non-negotiables to have in your
This
diet.
is
Like
a non-negotiable.
kiwis, I would just say are just they can mention them like in general,
We're the
but
Kiwi boys.
we're biased. But like they just contain they contain dietary vitamins and minerals, which is a huge key. They contain dietary fiber, which a lot of it is insoluble. So I believe so it is going to be just bulking up your stool and really pushing out your stool. So you're getting out bacteria and waste. So that's perfect. You're regulating bowel movement and you're reducing your risk of colon cancer. So eat your
Boom.
fiber. So fruits are high in it. That's perfect. And then some fruits are very high in antioxidants. So you'll see on the list here that as I go through, like
Yeah, I'm looking at
they are
these.
high in antioxidants. So these things help reduce their antioxidants. They help reduce oxidation. So they stop oxidation in the body, like free radicals and stuff like that. So we want a lot of these in our diet. So like I say, 2 cups a day is my recommendation. Not my recommendation.
Keeps the doctor away.
The guidelines recommendation.
Yeah.
But let's just go through the list here, and I'm gonna burp real.
Yeah. Obviously,
Sprite Zero got me.
I know, right? Goated.
But starting out with kiwis. Kiwis, I put those first just because we like them so much, but like they are really, really high in vitamin C. They have more vitamin C than an orange. I know orange isn't on here. Doesn't mean you can't eat them.
Yeah,
That'd be ridiculous.
This is not a list where
this is just a list I literally sprung on the top of my head. I'm like, these are what I eat, and they're pretty good. Examples. So this is what I know. So
check out our tier list and the last one as well. So.
Check out the tier list and the last one. Link is in the description. Shameless plug.
Link is in the bio. Yeah. Okay. We'll get to it. Sorry.
But kiwis, like I said, high in vitamin C. They're one of the green ones are the only ones that have a very significant amount of vitamin K1, which is the active form of vitamin K. If you didn't know that, which is pretty interesting. And then a lot of potassium, more potassium than banana per serving, which is kind of neat. And like I said, fiber, which is going to be a lot of these. And then going on the blackberries. Blackberries are essentially actually the most nutrient-dense fruit. Most nutrient-dense berry, for sure. High in manganese, high in vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin K. There's a ton of fiber, and there's a lot of antioxidants. And they just taste really good.
So good.
They are really good. Frozen blackberries are goated.
Do get a mushy one though, if you get them fresh.
Mushy ones are pretty balls, but
kind of throws you
same
off,
with the next one too.
Yeah,
same with blueberries. Same with blueberries, and same with the next three. These berries, man, they get mushy and they're not good. So blueberries, I would say like some fresh blueberries, I've come around to them now where they're pretty good, but like some of them are pretty mushy and they're gross. That's why I'd always advocate for frozen blueberries. One, cheaper, frozen at peak ripeness, so they contain the most micronutrients. But that's besides the point. But they just taste better, I think, too, and they hold their like rigor.
Mm-hmm.
And then just going to blueberries, they have vitamin C, fiber, but they are just really high in antioxidants, specifically anthocyanins. That is a type of antioxidants. There will also be mentioned again later in the episode. And then raspberries. I have come around to believe raspberries are my third favorite fruit. I think it actually goes kiwis, blackberries, and raspberries. I know it probably contradicts like the draft, but like you're just in the moment. But those are probably my top three.
This would have been
raspberries, really high in antioxidants. They're really high in fiber. Actually, I think they're the highest fiber fruit per serving. I
saw that on.
So I know they do the highest amount of natural sugar per serving, but they do the highest amount of fiber.
Gonna kill you.
That's gonna help. That's gonna help not have that insulin spike be as much. It's gonna blunt it a little bit more. So, I would say raspberries are really good, and then mango, high in vitamin A and vitamin C.
What you were saying with that last bit is. Anything with berries in it is pretty darn good for you, so you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah,
and strawberries,
basically.
I'm going to assume, as well.
Strawberries, I forgot strawberries. I literally just didn't think about it until you mentioned it, but strawberries should be on this list. Might as well just put it on there, but we'll do that.
Whatever.
Just so the viewers can see this,
Basically, if you got berries in it, you're doing something good, so. If you are ever questioning what to get, just get something that says berries.
Like I said, mango, vitamin A and vitamin C.
Yeah.
If it's orange or red-ish, it's probably got vitamin A in it, at least beta-carotene or retinol. Cherries, vitamin C, and there's also natural melatonin in it, so you could have a few cherries before bed. Maybe have 100 grams worth of cherries, stuff like that. Like, see how that works. You might not be a huge difference, but like you might placebo yourself into it, so might as well.
Right, exactly.
And then bananas as well. I put those on there just because I know people love them so much, and they're
banana smoothies, whatever.
Decent amount of potassium, and then like some vitamin C. But kiwis are superior. And then also this is also superior too. But it has less calories as well for more, which is just coconut water. I love it for potassium. Tastes pretty good, and I always have it for my pre-workout slash. I always have 8 ounces minimum pre-workout slash intra-workout. Like if it's a leg day and I have it, I'll like be sipping it throughout like before workout because I'll have like maybe 1,200 milligrams of sodium in there, so I'll have like half of that like distinctly before the workout, and then
Yeah.
I'll dilute it even more with more water, and then I'll drink that throughout the workout. So then I'm having like some more sodium throughout the workout and stuff like that. So I'm not having too much all at once. You know what I mean? So,
Oh, 100%.
but
All
yeah,
right.
that's coconut water. That was the
Coconut
last one.
water.
Now going on the vegetables. So I had these split up in two different categories. I would go with the black one first, actually.
Okay.
Go with the black one
Let's
first.
let's release.
In vegetables, you need them in your diet. Duh. They're great sources of vitamins and minerals and fiber. They also contain phytonutrients, which are non-caloric elements inside of vegetables that give us like health promoting compounds or disease preventing compounds. So I'm trying to think of like there's so many different. I think there's like some they don't even know yet. So like there's so
Oh,
different many of them. So
gotcha.
I've got some other names of some of them, but going down the list here, we kind of have our leafy greens. That's why I kind of put these together, or dark leafy greens or whatever, or leafy greens. So
Mhm.
broccoli, asparagus, Brussels sprouts, and kale. These all have vitamin K2, vitamin C, E, folate, and fiber. These are great. You only need 3 cups of these with all vegetables. 2 3 cups I recommend, and then or it's 3 cups is what the government
Yeah.
recommends. I would just say 2 to 3 cups because I know vegetables aren't the most like appetizing thing for people. But like I say, make it more appetizing.
Season.
Same thing with spinach. I forgot to mention that. And then peas and legumes are bolded because they're not a leafy green, obviously, but they're classified as vegetables. But they do have like a lot of protein and they have a lot of fiber. And there's like so many different that's really high in carbs. So it's not really so much a vegetable, but it is classified as a vegetable. So I put it in there. But like
Gotcha.
you can like we talked about today in class, like mixing certain like uh protein sources that like aren't maybe complete protein sources, meaning they don't have all the essential amino acids. Like you can mix
Oh, I see.
legumes, you can mix like legume beans and rice, and now that will make it a complete protein.
Ooh,
So like you would
yeah,
have
those are
beans and
always good.
rice post workout only, and that would be sufficient enough. Now
Perfect.
that would support muscle protein synthesis because they would have enough of a robust amino acid profile together to
To
like
combine,
create a
yeah.
yeah.
I see.
So
That's actually pretty interesting, and I'm learning most of the stuff from Luke as well. Like you said, surround people that
mm,
learn it. So that's I'm learning along with you guys as well. So super informational for me as well. And next section of vegetables are something.
these are more the colorful ones I like to call them, and the like you got carrots for example, like and I was like I learned this in class too, and I kind of knew this before, but like it just reminded me from learning in class. Like cooking your carrots increases the beta carotene count,
And they
like account in
taste.
it, and they taste better too, I think as well. But like that's beta carotene is the non-active form of vitamin A, but then it does convert into the active usable form, retinol. It's just like you would need to eat more beta carotene to get like more retinol, obviously, because the conversion isn't like 1 to 1, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like not bad at all. So like if you have a good amount of carrots, like you're fine. And
And
then
then the opposite to broccoli, as many people say.
yeah, cauliflower. I forgot to put it in there, but like I said, a little bit of folate, a little bit of vitamin C. Nothing too much. That's
Yeah.
just a pretty common one. Peppers, vitamin C, and volume. All these are really volume
Yeah,
too. All
these
vegetables
three.
are, but like especially peppers
Oh yeah.
and flavor as well for all three of these as well. Those
100%.
also have like vitamin A. Like mushrooms, if they're like somewhat fortified, but like they're like in like UV rays. Like they have to be like in the sun. The mushrooms.
Yeah.
I obviously like they're in
You
the sun
gotta
no matter like.
saute them.
But like
Saute them
they're
under
usually
the
high in
sun.
vitamin D. But like sorry, mouth's
Dr.
a little dry.
Georg's fighting a cold, maybe.
No, I'm not. But I need to drink more water. That's what I need to do.
Same.
Um, Tomatoes, like I said, high in vitamin A and there's high in vitamin C, and there's also volume. So there's a lot of things you can do with these things. And I always just say, adding like maybe 50 to 100 grams of whatever that, and like some ground
Extra.
beef. That's what I
Right.
always do. Just adds a little extra volume, a little bulk to that.
This next topic or next section, I'm really excited for because I peeked the list on this one specifically, and there is a bunch of stuff I didn't even know.
One of my favorite
Uh,
foods, actually.
yeah, I know, or a couple towards these bottom, but
So, yeah. So, potatoes, like, they are a vegetable, but I want to have them separately because they are a little bit more dense in topic. High in fiber, vitamins, minerals, and they are very satiating. They are the most
oh my
satiating
gosh, yes.
carbohydrate source on the glycemic index, meaning it compares foods on how well, how satiating they are compared to white bread, which is a score of 100. So anything below that would be pretty bad. Anything barely above that would be pretty bad. And anything really above that would be really good. And the highest was a 340 or whatever. I think 342 was
Jeez.
cooked potatoes. They are the most
Nice.
satiating carbohydrate source. So I highly recommend potatoes. Going on to here, we got the
Got it.
king of the crop, yellow potatoes. They are the
Oh, you
highest
like
in
that one?
vitamin C and they are
Oh,
the highest in potassium. So those are the most
gotcha.
nutrient dense. A lot of them do come in baby form, but they do have a little bit bigger ones. But I kind of like the baby ones more. You can
Easier to
make like
cut.
smaller chips out of them. I like kind of in the air
Ooh,
fryer, so
nice.
it's nice. But those are kind of best ones, quote unquote. And then
Those
you
are
got
my
russet
favorite.
or Idaho potatoes. Just a little bit less vitamin
Oh,
C. I don't know how many more milligrams, but
yeah.
just a little bit less. And then it's similar in potassium to yellow potatoes. And then they have just a little bit different, more taste. And then
This
going on the
sounds
red
I like.
potatoes. Red potatoes, you haven't had red potatoes?
No, or not
You,
recently. Like I've
uh,
obviously had them, but like not
I had some the other day with my after workout meal. I had some yellow and red potatoes mixed. But
that and purple sweet
they
potato
have less
noodles.
potassium than both of the options, or all three of the options mentioned before, and they have significantly less vitamin C than other ones. They're basically non-existent compared to the other two.
Gotcha.
And then these two are kind of wild cards. Orange sweet
What's
potatoes,
those?
which are really, really high in vitamin A because they're orange, of course. And then solid sources of vitamin C and potassium. And then purple sweet potatoes are solid in vitamin C and potassium, but low in vitamin A because they're purple. But
Do
since
they
they're
taste different?
purple, yeah, a
Okay,
little bit.
I've never had
Uh,
them, so
I have another one in my pantry that I'll buy at to cook the other, pretty soon too. But anthocyanins as well, they're really high in as well. So that is something you want to look out for those. Then
and
going
now
down
the
the list,
things that will the doctors say will kill you if you eat too many of
eggs.
them.
You can only have one a day, and that will kill you. Or that will probably kill you. But
So
no,
avoid them.
like
Just kidding.
no eggs. Like they're really good sources of choline, which is good for brain health and brain cognition. Vitamin D, obviously, if you get the pasture raised ones, they're gonna have more. They have all the B vitamins. They don't have vitamin C, but they have a good amount of folate in them. Phosphorus and selenium both of them play off of each other pretty well, so it's nice that they have a sufficient amount of them in here. So I always recommend 1 to 3 of them a day. The most I have is three. I used to have some days where I would just have five in the morning. That would be my breakfast. I think that's a little cost ineffective.
Yeah, I mean if you
I
got
would
the money
say
then, but
I would say the money, yeah, but I just get
we are
the
college
pasture raised
students.
ones.
Reminder.
I get the pasture raised ones, so I stick to literally just 1 to 3 a day. Three is usually a rest day, but even today I only had two, and it was rest days. I mean, it's not crazy. It's
This,
if you can have
yeah.
1 to 3 a day, you can go by with a carton a week. So
Mm-hmm.
it's not bad.
I was gonna say this
You just
next
gotta
one's pretty
monitor the fat one.
versatile as well, and
Yeah,
you
avocado.
did show examples of how
Yeah, so I have
this is
avocado
pretty.
down. And I put like you can have it in guac form. You can have it in fresh, like you slice it up yourself, or you can have it frozen. I've had frozen sliced guac before. Like I had it
Mm-hmm.
at the store when I lived in the dorms. Like they had it at the C store place in there. So they had just frozen in the frozen section. They had frozen avocado
Yeah,
slices. So I'm like,
pretty
okay,
simple.
sure.
Yeah, avocados.
And it's high. It's really high in fiber and antioxidants, and then MUFAs as well, which are monounsaturated fatty acids, which are the healthy fats that
I
you
was just
need.
gonna say healthy fats. Ooh, now
Yes.
we're getting into something we
So
haven't really
then
talked about
people
much
think
this.
grains are bad for you. They aren't. So let's just get that out of the way. And they do help lower cholesterol. So let's just do that as well. I'm not saying Cliff Z bar is lower cholesterol, but they could potentially could. The oat's good. But any whole grain you enjoy, like whether that's oats, brown rice, like or any rice. I just put brown rice in there for like any rice. Quinoa is also a whole grain. It could be any whole wheat bread or pasta, or whole grain pasta, for example. Like anything that's just whole grain or like enriched stuff like that with whole grains. Cliff Z bars, for example, like they have whole grains, like that the great value ones. Like they have like 24 grams of whole grains. Like I think it's 30 grams of whole grains you want during the day. So like one of those is like almost sufficient enough. So like you would want that, like just have like a serving of oats or like a serving and a half of oats. Like that's perfect. Or like, you know what I mean? Just, and I think a serving of oats actually would be perfect enough actually. So,
Yeah.
and then, or like granola, like strictly the oats, not like the stuff that's filled with sugar. You know, if you like the sugar stuff, sure, why not? But like just oats, like oat granola. So that would be my suggestion for grains. And then going
Grains.
on to good
This
old dairy products,
this is
they're great
something
with
I think we've
calcium.
both talked offline that we should get more of as
Yeah,
well.
dairy
But
products, high in calcium, potentially high in vitamin A, D, and K. Like cheeses, like aged cheeses actually have less lactose in it. I've learned that recently through our
oh,
conference I had last Friday. That was all day. Um,
okay.
but so like an aged cheddar, an aged mozzarella, or like a fresh, fresh too. Uh, so that would be better and less cheddar if it's aged as well, or cheddar, it'd be less cheddar. It'd be better, and it has to be aged. So and then raw cheese like Parmesan Reggiano contains a lot of vitamin K. Not a lot of vitamin K, sorry, a decent amount, some.
Gotcha.
So that's also a thing you could look for. And then milk,
Looking
it's
for
fortified with vitamin A and D. So that's why I said like potentially
that's
vitamin A and
really
D.
good.
So it is fortified with that. So you'd be getting some vitamin A and D there. Greek yogurt does have some vitamin D in it. Some of them do. High in calcium, and then it is lower in lactose than normal yogurt and higher in protein. So you should never be eating regular yogurt unless you really, really like it and you are like an athlete and you just want the calories and add like protein to it.
Or
Then
you
it's
just
probably
need
fine.
them, yeah, so you don't
Yeah,
deteriorate. But
yeah.
now
And
the
then
fun
fortified
stuff.
alternatives like
Whoops,
almond
I
milk,
skipped.
uh, almond milk and stuff like that, like oat milk. Like they have like other options that are like fortified with things. So if you like
I
that stuff,
skipped
go
it.
for it. And then any lactose free options for like any of the things. I was just on lactose free cheese, I think.
Yeah,
Like there's
kind
lactose free
of.
milk, Greek yogurt. Almond milk is lactose free.
Yeah.
It is pretty nice. They have the lactose enzyme in it, lactase. You are all set with those. And then now we can go on
Boom.
to this next portion, which is
Which
lean animal proteins. So it's basically high in protein and lower in saturated fat, just lower in fat in general.
let's switch like this. Boom.
There we go. So starting off the
Boom.
list, like I mentioned before, chicken, thighs, tenderloin, or breast. And they're fine. The calories like 20 plus, give or take, depending on which one you choose. So it could be like 40 more, 60 more calories, breast and tenderloin, whatever it is. But and then it's only 20. I don't know what it is between all three of
Yeah.
them, but I don't know which one's
They're
higher
all
than
good.
breast.
They're all healthy.
But they're all good. They're all good, all healthy. Next is turkey. If you get ground turkey, 93.7 through 99.1, you can get 99.1, which is crazy. It's like 110 calories for like 24 grams of protein, or it's like 100 calories,
This is
120.
better than this, but yes.
And there's also like you can just get turkey breast, and those are
Yeah.
fine as well too.
Mhm. This next
And then
one,
tuna,
a
and then
goat.
tuna, you can get it canned, you can get it frozen, you can get it fresh. And I always say if you get it canned, keep the oil in there because that's where the omega threes are. So you want some sort of form of tuna, maybe that'd be a good lean
Yeah.
animal protein option.
This is
Other
something.
fish like whitefish, tilapia, cod, haddock, pollock, like those are all white fish,
Boom.
super super lean and high in protein. Sorry, I like this. I like the most dry throat ever. Sorry for all the listeners too. But
The
93.7
1%ers.
beef or leaner, like some people can get like 96.4 stuff like that.
Yeah,
No
there's
reason to
some
go below
crazy
that.
numbers I've
This
seen.
is more of a personal thing. Like, there's no reason to go below that if you're close to your normal body weight or if you're obese or like overweight obese, because I think if you're just severely underweight, you could potentially use like a 90, like, and if there's like no, like, if like it's cheaper too, like you can use a 90/10 and like maybe strain a little
Mm-hmm.
bit more or whatever, like rinse it to get it to like a 93.7, you know what I mean? Like rinsing it. But, if you like are severely underweight and you want more calories, like maybe having an 85/15 or like a 20, a 80/20 would actually be sufficient. But like that's in certain cases. But like so, I'd always just say 93.7 was like the gold standard. Perfect fat ratio
Yeah.
to the meat. And then pork tenderloin is also an option, but I just tend to avoid most pork. It's
Same.
kind of a dirty
Upsets my
animal.
stomach.
Dirty
Personally,
animal.
upsets my. Yeah. Don't-
People say the same about chicken too, but whatever. Egg whites. You can have it. I usually say have them with whole eggs. Don't just have
Love them.
egg whites by yourself. I have by themselves. That's pretty terrible.
I've had
That's a
that
down
once.
bad meal.
That is
Pretty down bad meal.
it's a college meal. I'll admit to
Yeah.
being on the go, but and then
And then next there's just some nuts, high in monounsaturated fatty acids and polyunsaturated fatty acids. And there's a tiny bit amount of protein in them, so you can get that as well, but they're kind of an incomplete
yeah,
source. Or any nut form or nut butter option, and I always suggest getting the natural nut butters where it's just the nut and
yeah,
salt. But do whatever you want. If you like the regular peanut butter like
like we
Skippy or
said
Jif,
earlier.
dude, go ahead. I'm not going to tell you not to have that. It's the same amount of calories. It's just made differently. That's all it is. Like, and I'm not going to say that's going to like make you lose less weight than eating the natural stuff. So don't be scared by food
100%.
monitoring online. And then go into oils, like I said, avocados like have a lot of MUFAs. So avocado oil, olive oil has a lot of MUFAs as well. And then like vegetable oil, any like vegetable oil or like omega-6 based oil will have a lot of polyunsaturated fatty acids. And like those are the ones that are in like controversy and stuff like that, the seed
Yeah.
oils. But like, dude, I'm not gonna tell anyone that they're
I
bad.
got a
I'm not gonna tell
personal
anyone.
question for you.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on spray, like canned spray?
No, I think it's
Like
fine.
is okay. Just yeah, I didn't know if there was something that
Obviously,
was
like you can like spray it for like 5 seconds, and that's
people
not
get
going to be
the
0 calories.
misconception. Yeah, people get that misconception that, but
I
all
would
right,
just say like if you
fair
do
enough.
like a 1,002, like
You're good.
you're fine. And
Water
like
while
oh
cooking.
yeah, like a 1,000, 1,000, like you're probably fine if it's like a pan
Gotcha.
like that. Like and then
It's just
yeah, like
crazy
any
how
of that's
dark
fine.
it gets out
And like if you're using
already.
any oils like on your meals, like just say like someone's like quote unquote bulking or like having trouble putting enough food, like maybe they have like beef and rice or like some sort of rice meal, like or whatever, like they have like in a bowl, and like you add like 10 grams of olive oil on top. Like that's what I'm saying, like using oils effectively like that. And then that is it for what
Boom.
I would say is the
The
essential
education.
foods. So that is
The
the end of the
educational.
educational also the end the session. Holy crap!
Whoa,
But
you still got a mystery tier list for me.
I still got a mystery tier
Cause
list. My eyes are so tired too.
no, and it's just so surprising how dark it got in my
We're gonna
room.
do the
Oh
draft first too. I shortened it by one draft each,
gosh.
so we are doing a diet/zero
Oh, I knew
sugar
this
soda
one. Okay.
draft. So we are doing 4 0 sugar sodas and we're doing 4 diet sodas. Like there is really no difference. I think zero sugar has just an extra artificial sweetener in it, or it lacks one of them too. I know it has a specific more of them, so
Yeah.
some people might not like that, but whatever. Go cry, River.
We're all
So
gonna die of something.
I give Carter the first pick, so you don't have to do your zeros or anything. You can be in any order you want. So what would be your first pick?
My first pick, zero sugar. The one I've been drinking the most is zero sugar Sprite.
Right? All right.
I'm gonna put this out there. I only have really drank the citrus flavors stuff, so
Mm-hmm.
there's gonna be a bunch of repeats, but feel free to
Um,
take it.
I'm gonna take Squirt Zero.
No, I'm going to take. Yeah, literally, they're the exact same drink, but I don't know why this one hit the spot a little different. Is Seven Up.
Going up.
I
Zero
don't
or
know why.
diet? Oh, no, there's no
Zero.
diet anymore. I don't think. Yeah.
No, they got rid of it.
For my next one, I don't know. I was gonna do that. I think I'm gonna do. I think we just got for diet. We just got to go a classic Diet Coke.
Coke. Well, I'm just gonna
Diet
round
Coke.
off. Right, I have there are
Mm-hmm.
four zeros. I'm gonna take zero sugar ginger ale. Ooh.
Ooh, ginger. Any like specific brand?
Canada Dry probably. I think.
And then for
I'm
my
I'm,
next one,
I'm just gonna
I
work
think
because I haven't had diet soda in forever, so I'm just gonna work
I
on
think I'm
this
gonna go with
somehow.
the A&W root beer.
Okay. I personally have never like enjoyed root beer, but and then I think I'm
That
gonna
one's pretty
go with
gas.
the zero sugar sun kiss you put me on.
Oh, that one's gas. Yeah, I drink that for first episode.
Yep. And then
Well,
you
I'm just gonna round that
Five
off with
Nights at
Fanta Zero.
Oh
You said Five Nights at Freddy's FNAF edition.
FNAF edition's
I
gotta
have to
be.
put it on there. Just the FNAF edition.
Let's see. Uh, do I go? Cause which ones did you take?
I
Let's
took
see.
Diet Coke only for diet sodas.
Diet Coke. Well, I'll probably just go.
And it doesn't have to be like it could have been like vanilla or anything like that. I just chose Diet Coke because it's like
Yeah,
you know
I'll go
the go.
Diet Dr Pepper. Or
Ooh, Diet Dr Pepper. All right.
yeah, let's get that. Let's get that
And
selected.
then shout out Mike Deerhog. I'm gonna go with his favorite. We're gonna go Diet Mountain Dew.
Diet Mountain Dew for Mike Deerhog.
And then what is your next diet?
Let's go. Man, I don't drink that like soda like this or ever, but I think just based off of high school, I'm gonna go Diet Mountain or Diet not Mountain Dew. What is it? Cherry Coke.
That's a good one. They have that back. They're like advertising like the new rebrand for it at the
Are they?
AMC.
Okay,
Yeah, and I had that when I went to the Jaws re-release. It was pretty cool. And
gotcha.
then for my diet, I'm trying to think of what it is. I'm trying to think of what I should do for our next one.
Oh wait,
Oh, I know what it is.
let's see. I gotta
Diet
check.
Pepsi caffeine free.
No, I literally have that
That's
pulled
like
up
a
on the thing.
that's so good, dude, because it's caffeine free. So you can have some late at night and it doesn't affect your
Mm-hmm.
sleep. Perfect. Perfect.
Let's see. I think I just want to go like Diet Pepsi. That's always just an old
Just regular
classic.
Diet Pepsi, you know.
Yeah.
And then for my last diet, don't know what I think I'm trying to think of like what's something I've like always had like always at my house like something like super nostalgic. I'm trying to think like I'm gonna go with something fancy,
Gosh. Well, you
and I
worked at
think
the candy store. You probably know
that's
some like
that's what I'm
really.
gonna say. Like I'm gonna go with something fancy here, and I'm gonna go with the diet. I'm trying to think of what it is. What's a better one? We're gonna go with the diet dog and suds.
Yeah, I've never, just like never heard of it.
You've never heard. I'm gonna put a picture up on there. Don't worry.
Let's see. I'm just gonna
Finding
look
a
up.
low resolution picture, but it's okay. You can get it. You can get a 12 pack for $48 online. There you go. Come on. There you go. Boom. Diet Dog and Suds in a
Diet
glass
dog
bottle.
and suds.
Go get yourself
Um.
a bottle at the Minnesota's largest candy store, located on
Wow.
Highway 169 in Jordan, Minnesota.
He is promoting home business.
That's a free plug. I used to work there though. So,
Commission.
Mr. Rungi,
Um.
what is your last diet soda?
I have no clue. Can I just do a zero sugar?
No, just
Uh.
kidding.
No, I can't. I don't
That's fine.
drink.
Whatever.
I don't drink diet. I don't. I don't even know like really what the difference is between diet and zero sugar.
That only has like one artificial sweetener.
Ah. But I guess does Mountain Dew have like a diet color variation?
Diet Code. They
I
used
feel,
to have a Diet Code Red. No
I
joke.
think
They
I
did.
had that once. I'll
They
look
had
it.
it. They had it at Sibley East's high school one time in the vending machines.
Oh, yep, I do remember drinking that.
I gotta look. It's
So,
in like a gray bottle, if I remember.
yep. Diet.
I found it. I found it. I found it.
Okay. I was like, remember Diet Mountain Dew. You said Code Red.
Do you want
Yeah,
that? It's not a thing anymore, Burley. I haven't seen it, but you
yeah,
just
yep. I remember we were all tweaking
we
because we're
have
like, oh
proof.
my
We
gosh.
have proof. We have proof.
Yeah,
It wasn't in a
that
two
could.
liter. It's just in a like 20-ounce bottle.
Yeah,
But
that was funny.
uh,
I like that one. I don't drink it as much. I literally just have Seven Up or Sprite. But
hmm And then for my last pick here in the draft, I don't know what I want, but I think I might go with this one, the classic Coke Freestyle here. We're gonna go with the Coke Zero,
This is all.
the
Yeah, I
orange
knew that was
cream.
coming.
That one's pretty good.
I'm more of a light citrus type of pop drinker instead of the dark colas and stuff. But
But yeah, that was the draft. Carter for his picks picked Sprite Zero, Seven Up Zero, Canada Dry Zero,
Canada
and
Dry Zero
Sunkist Zero. He also did Diet Dr Pepper, Diet Cherry
would have been
Coke,
Squirt
Diet Pepsi,
Zero.
and Diet Code Red. Well, I
Diet
myself
Zero.
chose Squirt Zero, A&W Root Beer Zero, Fanta Zero, or Fanta Orange Zero technically, Coke Zero Orange Cream, and then Diet Coke, Diet Mountain
That's
Dew,
some
Diet
dark.
Pepsi Caffeine Free, and Diet Dawkins Suds. What do you
Oh,
think of the draft? Comment down below and let us know who won the draft.
let us know
Um,
your favorite as well.
I will stop sharing my screen and we will go in to my eyes look so bad. They look so tired, but
I
we're going
know.
to the last section. This
We're
one will be
gonna
pretty quick
push.
actually than I thought more because there's a lot of things that we haven't seen. Welcome everyone to the movie portion of the
Whoa,
podcast.
he's
I know you were excited about
breaking it
this, and
open.
I wanted something that we we would
He's
do together.
breaking
So
it
it
open.
is it is something movie related, or it's not movie related, it's media related. And it is every single thing that MC as Marvel has ever put out, including some Toby
Holy,
stuff,
this is
all
gonna
this
take
stuff, and
forever.
there's some stuff that we haven't seen. So a lot of the stuff we can put in the there's some unreleased stuff, so like haven't seen or unreleased or so
We might have
I
to.
think this will be I think this will be a lot of fun
This is gonna take
and
a
this
minute.
would be a collaborative ranking of it. So, but I
Let's
think
see.
some of these will be pretty easy to
Oh yeah.
dictate. But
I was seeing if I can get
starting
your
out,
screen.
so
Can
what?
can we get the
Do you want to zoom in?
right? Yeah. I can barely see the movies. Yeah, perfect. Okay, Iron Man 1.
Yeah,
Get it
starting
in.
with Iron Man 1. Let's see. What would you say Iron Man 1 is? I would say it's honestly really good.
I'd say A.
I would
Oh,
I would say A too.
yeah. Nice
It's
and
a worthy
simple.
A. So first movie is Iron Man going in the A cabinet. Oh, okay, here's one that I have beef with people with online. The Incredible Hulk. People call it a bad movie. I actually think it's better than a lot of people give it credit for.
I was gonna say C plus. C
Yeah,
plus
like
B.
I'd say C. I'd say C.
Okay.
But like honestly, like should we create a C plus tier since there's so much?
We're the host. We can do whatever we
We
want.
might as well. We might as we'll do pluses as we go on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. C plus. That's it. We can't do plus plus.
We'll only do pluses too. We won't do minuses.
No
How
minuses.
about that?
Deal.
Makes a lot more sense.
That's a good thing, or else, yeah, we'd be here for
And then do we even
ever.
need a D plus? Honestly,
No, because
no.
it's just. Should we knock out all the ones we haven't seen first? Just
Yeah. Okay. Let's just
so
go like this. Agent Carter. What?
never
No.
seen.
Hold up. I'm gonna zoom my screen out and then like so I can quickly
Mm-hmm.
move these things to the top. Like some of these stuff, some like Marvel Zombies isn't even out yet. Like we were just
Nope.
talking about that.
Yeah.
There's so many Agents of Shield thing. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness! It's like
That's why
everything. Like Marvel
I just
Zombies on
don't
here.
even
Like
want it in the category. Just get it out of
and you.
here. Get it
Okay,
out.
hold up. Where did oh is it?
Freaking yeah.
Well, there they are at the
Marvel's
top.
been
Sorry.
pumping some stuff. If you want to just say it, just so I can see, and when you throw them up there, is it just all Agent Shield?
Yeah, dude. Like for anyone in the audience, like we have no clue what any of these are.
I've heard of Agent Carter, but
I obviously have seen these on like HBO and stuff, or not HBO on Disney Plus, but
yeah,
some of them I like hadn't seen or hadn't even heard of. Like these Jessica Jones things, like
yeah, never
that's the
seen
show,
that.
so I'll leave that there. But no clue what that's like a different Jessica Jones thing. Like it's not the actual show,
All right, that was is that all of them or
and that's
what
just for
was
each
what was that?
season. But we'll just do it as a show, honestly.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, sorry. I've now it looks a lot more relevant
that
to me.
looks more fine. Just getting those like stupid things out of there.
Yeah.
So
Okay, back to
going
Iron
back,
Man
sorry, Iron
2.
Man 2. Um, Iron Man 2, it is pretty stupid and like it's super nice Google thing. And it is pretty
Yeah.
anticlimactic, like the ending battle is, and it's just like Ivan's so stupid as a villain, but like he is pretty cool as a villain as Whiplash. But I
Yeah.
would say this is a C.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like
And
the
that goes
race
C
suit up.
plus. So then,
Yeah, I like the
yeah.
race
So
suit
that
up.
race scene was cool. I like that. I've always liked that. But everything in
The
between the
briefcase.
action is pretty lackluster, and then the final scene is pretty lackluster. So
What do we got next? Thor.
Thor. Recently, we watched this movie. I rewatched a lot of the MCU recently, and I thought this was pretty bad. Like I thought this
Yeah,
was like a D.
yeah, I was gonna say a D. I just don't. I just
It
comparing it
just
to like his other movies now is
it just
just
isn't entertaining. Like he was developing Thor and stuff like that. It was his first time doing
mm-hmm.
the character.
Yeah.
Uh, Off the steroids. He was on the steroids, so probably a little different. But another person on the
uh,
steroids, Captain America, this first Avenger. Um,
I really love the whole history storyline, but the
I
movie
love the
is
history
not.
portion. Watching the movie back, it is so cheesy. It is written for
Yeah,
like
I'd say
middle
D.
schoolers, and
I'd
like
give it D just
I,
because
dude,
it was
I
his
have it at a,
first.
I have it at 2.5.
Yeah,
That is warranted of like he could have. I just put a D plus. We'll put a D plus. Might as well.
but yeah,
It's
it
it's
is.
ours. It's
Yeah,
ours, but it's a D plus. Like I'm sorry, we have a lot of tiers, but we'll do A. There will be no A plus.
because S will be A plus. What's? Oh, I keep getting tricked up by the haven't seen
And I
first
can
one. There we go. Okay, Avengers S.
Avengers S tier. Really,
Just because of nostalgic, but realistically, B,
I could go A. I could if
B
you want
plus.
S, like I could go. Well, I would say a B, but I can compromise for B plus.
No, I nostalgic is an S, but B. We can go B. It was just the
Yeah,
first ever superhero movie.
yeah. I would be more C plus B, but I can go with B. That's fine. It's a nostalgic movie for sure. Iron
Awful.
Man 3, awful. Yeah, I think it's pretty bad. Fucking dog shit.
Yeah, I don't even want to get into
The
it. It's just
PTSD arc's so terrible. Guy Pearce's villain's so bad. The CGI's awful. It's
yeah, it's
boring, stupid,
ruined his
awful movie.
trilogy.
Awful movie. Awful
Is that
movie
Dark
too.
World?
Dark World. That might
Yeah,
be one of
that
the
fits
worst
right there.
MCU movies we have. Like this is garbage. I don't remember I remember I rewatched this movie. And after I got done watching it, I couldn't tell you who the villain was really. Like I know that I
No,
don't that doesn't make I know it makes you sound probably like pretty stupid, but like that just genuinely like the reaction to this movie just being like you didn't know who the guy was.
yeah,
And here's some peak
100%
now.
agree.
I think this is another A.
What is
The Winter
this?
Soldier.
Oh yeah, that's peak. Yeah, that's an A. The character development from Bucky after seeing the
Yeah.
first Avenger is amazing.
And then I love like the grounded espionage thriller type vibe they went with it. And
Yep,
like him going back into the
I'm
old
hoping
bunker and like
for.
seeing like the scientist that he that like like
Yep,
the assistant to
the
like
old
the Red
fat
Skull.
with
He
the
was like
glasses. Yeah.
he was infused into the computer. I think that was
hmm
pretty cool. But good
That's
movie.
what I hope they do with
RP
Spider-Man.
Robert Redford too as what was his
Yeah,
name in the what was his name in the movie too? He was like the guy that was like trying to like corrupt them.
yeah. I forgot his name, but that I hope that's how they take Spider-Man. Grounded,
Robert Redford was it
the new
uh
Spider-Man coming out.
Winter Soldier?
Yeah.
What was his name? Oh, Alexander Pierce. That's right. I
Yes,
was thinking
Pierce.
Pierce was his first name. Um,
Yeah, Black Widow
Guardian,
tricks him.
but going to next one, Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't
Eh,
know about you, but that is my least favorite of the Guardians trilogy, which is kind of crazy to
yeah,
say. I
we can
think
go B. That was one,
B.
right?
I mean, honestly, I would go C. I
C
mean, like
plus.
we
Boom.
C plus.
There we
Okay,
go.
I think it's fine. C plus.
There we go. We can compromise.
Yeah.
We're all going
And
to
then
compromise.
Age of Ultron. This movie, when I watched it, seeing that like Bruce and Natasha cringy like
Could honestly
scenes
get put in
together.
awful just
That was
because
like
that scene.
that could literally be like D just from that alone, awful from that scene alone, like from those scenes alone. Like, their
I'd
dialogue between each other and like
say
relationship in that movie is so awful, and like
so
this movie is
forced.
so long, and like this movie's just
Yeah.
like it's fine. It's like the most
Ultron
like
was
whatever
good.
movie.
I
I think
like
this is a
Ultron.
C. I think this
Yeah.
is a C.
Ultron's vision or
Did we say
Ultron's arc.
we said Iron Man 2 is a C, right?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why that's yeah, no, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. For sure we
Yeah.
did. Unless it was
Ant-Man,
just that or a D plus, I
Bat
don't know, it's probably C. But
Ant-Man,
Ant
Batman,
Man, I actually
Superman.
liked Ant Man a lot
I
on
love
my in regards to like the MCU scope of things. Like I actually liked it a lot. A 3.5, I think I gave it out of
I
five on
love
my.
Paul Rudd as Ant-Man. I feel like
You
he
know, it's
played
just a
that
little bit
character
different. You
well.
got something different. You know what I mean? It was just
Yeah,
like
because
getting small and stuff like that.
you didn't get the steroided buffed superhero for like the first time.
So I mean, I'm not gonna put it in heaven C, but I would say B plus.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah,
Or
you don't get
honestly,
this.
honestly, I think
Yeah,
B. I,
yeah,
I think B. I was thinking like it's not as good as Avengers, so
yeah. I was.
I'd say
Yeah,
B.
that's a good way to put it. It's not as good. Civil War. This could be.
Civil War. This honestly could be like in the grand because like I don't think I have any MCU movie at a 5 out of 5, but like this is a 4.5. So like I think this could be an S tier.
Yeah, that
If
that's
we were to have
S
at least
tier.
one MCU movie on the S tier,
Mm-hmm.
I think that belongs in S tier because that's like a culmination of like so many characters, an introduction of Tom Holland Spider Man. You get the
Yep.
battle between two sides. You get the epic conclusion of Bucky and Cap versus Iron Man, and you get him realizing that like Bucky, when he was part of this operation, he was sent to kill his parents, and and it kind of ties into uh, with with some characters that like Tony Stark knew, like everyone has like AI like interaction with his parents and
With
stuff like that, like
or yeah,
that
that
like
was pretty
in
cool.
Barf it was called or whatever,
Uh-huh.
and like Jake
Because then
Gyllenhaal's character
where do you
Mysterio
get the
created that.
callback from? Oh,
That was from Mysterio
oh
in
yeah.
Far From
Yep.
Home.
Barf. Yeah.
But yeah, Civil War, great movie.
Yup.
Doctor
Doctor
Strange is more like
Strange.
called it Doctor Mid. Boring
Yeah,
villain.
I'd put it C plus.
Nothing. Had some cool some cool visuals, but it was just like lacked anything else and like pretty bland story. I'd just give it a D, like D
Yeah,
plus,
yeah. Yeah.
D plus. But like if you want to see, all right, if you said C plus, we can go C. Honestly,
Yeah. I like you said, it's Doctor Mid. Is that
exactly.
Thor
Doctor
Ragnarok or is Guardians?
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Not gonna lie, this one's actually my favorite. And like some people say this is their least favorite MCU movie.
B plus, A?
I I would I mean I would say B, maybe not B plus, B plus.
Yeah. I just like how well all those characters gelled.
Mm-hmm.
Like just the whole
And then
cast
I
choosing
love
was
Kurt
so
Russell
good.
too as an actor, so that's probably getting me
Yes.
too. But him playing as like dad, like I like
Ego,
that. I just
the
it was quote
planet,
unquote dad, quote unquote dad. Sorry.
his celestial dad or
Yeah,
whatever
his
he's
fake
called.
dad. Like his fake dad that was like the planet that he was the planet, like
Yeah,
consuming the
Ego.
planet. Yeah.
Ego.
And then he dies too in it. What was his name? Yandu. He
Yep.
dies. So that I always like that one.
Little whistle dude.
Spider-Man: Homecoming. I think this one's pretty mid.
Yeah.
I think this is a D plus or a C. I think this is a C.
C.
Honestly,
Yeah, I was gonna
it's a
say I
two
don't think we could throw
like
Spider. I can't
D,
throw Spider-Man a D.
these three, like the Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, and Captain America, are all the same rating. But like honestly, I would put this one's clearly a little bit lower. So
Yeah,
I put these two
I
above it.
can't
So
put a Spider-Man movie in there.
Thor Ragnarok, the only good Thor movie.
I'd say B plus A territory.
I compromise with B
Just
plus. Yeah,
just because I love the action and stuff and his
Mhm.
character development.
it is. Yeah, it is way stronger of a movie for sure than
Yeah.
some of the other entries. And then going
For
in
me
next,
personally, is an S.
Black
But
Panther. Really, you think an S?
I just loved how they did it with Chadwick Boseman, R.I.P. And just loved how I love Black Panther and like the movie comics growing up, but you don't like it, so it's gonna be a B
I
plus.
mean, like to be honest, like we'll have to compromise somehow. Like it would be a C probably,
Wow, I just like it.
but
Just in this,
it looks like shit. It's just like a little like bland.
the tech was too early. The CGI was too early.
Hmm.
They went too advanced. I'll give you that. We got to go at least B. If I threw an S or C plus,
How about
there's
we
no
flip a
way.
coin? How about we flip a coin between B and C plus?
We can go C plus. I'll give you that one because they'll be
You really
my
okay?
least.
Okay.
Plus, it's getting dark. I don't know how much.
Yeah, I
Just
know.
got freaking golfed.
We're only on an hour and a half too, so like we'll be around like an hour 40. So about 50 minutes shorter than last time. So you're welcome, Jess Runge.
Yeah, right. She'll be happy.
Avengers:
She probably
Infinity War
skipped this
S
part.
tier. This is
Lee
no
Rungy
debate.
will. Yeah. You
S
say
tier, no
Infinity
debate.
War?
Yeah.
Yeah, greatest film.
No debate there. Just culmination of so many characters and stuff like that. Awful.
Ye- Wait,
Ant Man
Ant-Man
and the
and
Wasp.
Ant-Man and the Awful?
Ant
Yeah.
Man and the Awful. This thing's dog
Super
shit.
disappointing. I
This
was
thing
excited just
literally
because I
was
loved
this
Ant-Man.
movie. This movie was literally only used so they could have like the post credit scene of him getting stuck in there, and then that's what they used for Endgame. This is
Yep.
only a bridge. This is only to bridge the Endgame. Like
Because
literally,
they
it's such an
filled.
awful movie that they make you watch just to like get you the Endgame. And then another one that you have to watch too. Captain Marvel. Bland villain, boring ending, and just a lot of nothing that happens in between too. It's like Nick Fury's awful origin for his eye
Yeah,
patch.
that was
I think this
stupid.
is guaranteed awful. Oh,
Yep.
I didn't realize it was that. I didn't realize it was that zoomed in. Sorry, guys. Wait, it was chill. Sorry, it was just from my view,
It
man.
works
Sorry, that
good
was
for
like,
me, so
yeah.
I'm like peering in.
Um,
This is another. I
yeah, good
can't
old
see. There we go.
Avengers Endgame.
Where do you have this?
I honestly would say, I don't know. I'd say it's a fine movie.
I'd say
It's like in the term of being a movie, like I should think what I said. It's more of an event than a
hmm
movie with everyone coming together, and it's like way
I
too
think we
long.
have to give
The
it a
middle
B.
portion's really
Yeah,
bloated, but it
no
is like
kidding.
such a cultural phenomenon and zeitgeist moment. I think this like has to be at least a B.
Yeah, I said B right off rip, so I like it.
Don't get me wrong, that is a huge dip in quality between there, but it's
Can you
still like
put
pretty
that in front
solid.
of Ant-Man though?
Yeah,
Thank
at
you.
least we can have that. Like so,
Thank
like
you.
um,
We won't do that
Far
for
From
every movie,
Home.
but
Far From Home. What would you give Far From Home?
let
I give
let
it a
down.
C or a C plus.
Yeah, see,
I give it a
let down
C.
from a Spider-Man because like we grew up
From like
watching
Spider-Man
Toby
being
and
in like New York and like that aspect, it's like hard
yeah,
keeping. It's hard when you bring him away from that, you know. And that's what
yeah,
like really is defines a character of Spider-Man. So that's what kind of
yep.
like bums me out.
That's why I'm hoping they're
Um,
coming back with a
Jake
new
Gyllenhaal's
one.
great though. I like Jake Gyllenhaal.
It'll be great. I'm excited for the new
I don't know.
Spider-Man. I've said it a bunch.
I am pretty
So
excited. WandaVision, first
WandaVision,
TV show. C
yeah,
or a D plus? C? I
D
think C because it
plus,
has some cool D plus.
yeah. I just didn't like
It has some
Agatha
cool
and
visuals and stuff
stuff.
like that, but like,
Yeah.
yes, the first episode, like, it's so wild and like it kind of fumbles the bag in the last two
Mm-hmm.
episodes. So
No way, my laptop dies.
Falcon and the mid soldier.
Yeah, that was a huge
This is
letdown with this show.
this is a huge letdown. They like, I
I
don't
was
know,
really
like it said a
excited.
lot of things about uh, like him being like black and being Captain America and
Yep.
representing the country with like having the flag on his chest and stuff like that. But like, it didn't
White
really
man
go
carrying
much.
the
It
stars and
was like
stripes.
an inch deep in like what they were trying to say. So I'd
Yeah.
honestly say D.
Yeah. That one was a big letdown for me.
Loki, I know a
Loki
lot of
was
people
a
really
big.
liked Loki, but I would say it's a C,
Yep.
maybe
That
a
was
D
another big
plus, honestly. But I'd
letdown.
say C, just because like I know some people liked it, but honestly,
Yeah.
I'd say it's a C. Never, I know honestly, we'll go D plus. I'm never watching it again. So
This one has one of the funniest CGI
Black
scenes where we
Widow,
both laughed in
another
theaters.
D plus
Yeah.
because it's like the same, it's watchable and stuff like that. But like I put
But they
Loki.
did Taskmaster horribly. I watched like a Marvel animation.
Hmm.
That's not how you're supposed to do
Also, too, we're
Taskmaster in Black Widow.
both of us are not Marvel TV show guys. We
No. I've
notoriously
seen
hate
a
them.
couple.
Yeah, there might be some we haven't seen. What
My
if?
favorite one. Oh, okay.
Do you like What
What
If,
if?
or have you ever seen it?
No.
I I've only
I've seen
seen
like
I've only seen two episodes of
yeah.
the first season.
It gets too confusing. I see clips where there's like a happy Thanos and like
I think it's
Ultron is in it.
interesting, but for me, it wasn't something it was worth spending my time for.
I'll
So
have to
honestly,
be
I'm gonna be less biased with it. I would say it's interesting enough to be C.
yeah, less biased for sure, but I'd have to be sick to like really watch it. Like, like have the
I would be
time to
really
put it
bored. Like
down.
I have other things I want to watch and need to
Yeah,
watch, like that
exactly.
are more important. Like these are
This
non-canon
next one,
things.
Luke,
So
is gonna be
Shang-Chi,
hilarious. This would be S. I met the guy in real life, super
yeah, you
good.
got Simu Liu.
Got his signature on his book. His book is amazing. Go check it out. Listen to it while you're walking, doing cardio. But where do you have this? And I think it built a nice ground
It's
character.
it builds a good character, but story again, like how I say, it's like you
Yeah,
just
the
kind of
story
seen the
did
story, and
lack. I will give it.
like it's kind of somewhat grounded, like with its like action and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, it's
Hmm.
like magic and stuff. Then there's this huge CGI monster battle at the end that just completely takes me
Yeah.
out of it every time. So
So
honestly, I would
wherever
say
you
it's a
want to go with
C.
this, yeah,
I'd say it's a C. Like it's enjoyable to watch. Like
from an
all
actual
these
movie,
all like literally all like honestly, Captain America: First Avenger 2. Like honestly, like we can put it C because
it's his first movie.
like
Yeah.
these are all rewatchable. C and up, I
Oh
rewatch
yeah, none of
because
these
they're
are.
nostalgic. Like, don't get me
We
wrong. Like,
just
what
hold
if I
this
don't? I'm
to.
putting it at the back. Fuck that. We're putting what if at D plus.
Yeah.
Like all
We
these
put
above,
these at such a
we
high
rewatch.
standard. Is
Like
what.
I skip these
Yeah.
and that. But
I
even
don't think
Black
I'll
Widow, I
ever
might watch, but
watch
it's bad, not good.
Thor: Dark World. Or
Holes.
nope, I didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
It
I thought
was
it had some
just
cool
none of the
visuals, but
characters I could
it was
get
just
in.
boring for me, and I didn't really care
Yeah,
about any one of the characters.
D or whatever.
D, yeah.
It's just
Sorry,
we weren't attached to any of the characters, so it's hard.
Hawk shit.
Said it. Said
It's
it
not
right. Weird.
like
Good.
TV
It's gonna be
shows.
good to introduce Kate Bishop, but that's
Yeah,
about
TV
it.
shows were a downfall to Marvel. I
Yeah,
thought that.
except the one coming up. I will give.
Oh, No Way Home. On a technical level and a filmmaking level, this movie's dog shit.
Yeah,
COVID really
but
screwed them, so green screens and blue screens are very evident, and like the people on set were like limited that they could have, but like from like a nostalgic and like MCU standpoint, this has to be like A tier, I think.
oh, 100%. I was glad. I was gonna say S, but then I was like, oh, he's probably gonna. But no, I like it.
It still works as a movie. And
This
then
one we can
I think
go
this
a
could be
little
B
higher.
tier.
Yep. Thank you. I
I
was
like
gonna
Moon
fight for
Knight.
this one.
There is a few filler episodes that like
Yeah,
suck.
but
I put
episode
it above
one
Ant Man,
was
but
just so good.
it was so good, so interesting. Like it brought you as like this weirdness. You got into this character, and then like there was like a
It
lot of
brought you
there was
back
some
to like if you
nothingness.
liked Blade ever.
There was a lot of like not explaining what was going on, and like there was kind of things like,
Yeah.
well, what was this? Overall, it was good, and I love Ethan Hawke, but like he was kind of wasted as the villain, but like it was still fine. There's still a lot I like would have to
Are
complain
these
about
in
it, but there was so
order,
many like yeah.
by the way? Okay. I'm just doing a rewatch on my
Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Midness. To be fair, I haven't seen this since theaters, so but when I
same.
saw it in
I
theaters, I was mid. But then like
we
I
watched
like
that together.
got more into like Sam Raimi's style and stuff like that.
With
And I'm like, holy crap!
Chavez.
Like I see so many things like in there. Like I would say it's a C.
Yeah. With
I think I rewatched
Chavez.
it. I think it'd be a
American
C plus, but
American
C.
Chavez.
Ah, okay, I forgot about that.
We
I can't say
can't
that.
say
But
that out loud.
Miss Marvel. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Sorry.
Like people like it brought mutants into the
Yeah.
MCU. People like didn't
Too
even
early.
like make buzz about it. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's
too.
awful. This might have its own category. This is like the worst MCU movie of all time. It's
Is
Thor: Love
that
and Thunder.
Thor?
Thor: Love and Thunder. Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
It's so bad. Like,
Jeez.
did you go to the
If
theater
those,
with? Were you at the theater
yeah,
with me during that when like
yeah,
uh
we almost
I know
walked
Marcus
out.
was there for sure, and like
Yep.
Ferber was there, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, we had a weird group. Jacob Lucas, I think.
But
If those
it
are in
was
order
like,
and that's what came back to back, God, Marvel, what were we doing
but I
with
remember
Miss
like
Marvel?
that post credit scene where it's like Natalie Portman's character like it goes into Valhalla and she meets Idris Elba's character. Like, she's like he
Yeah,
just goes like she gets awake, she like spawns there. It's like he's like
yeah,
welcome
like,
to Valhalla, and like it ended, and I just like went like this with my
mm,
I made like a fake fart, and I was
no, yeah,
like
that's what it was.
that just sucks. Like it was just like that was the stupidest thing ever. Like Christian Bale wasted.
Yep,
So yeah. This is a short, so don't have to rate
haven't
it.
seen
She-Hulk, awful.
that.
Waste.
Can
This is money
that
laundering
can
at its
can you
finest
just
for the
move that into
company.
unrelease? Like, can we just unrelease it? It's just so
Can we
bad.
please vault this?
Yeah, exactly.
Werewolf at Night. I thought it was
I haven't
cool,
seen
like
it, but
stylistically, but
so that's all you.
you don't really.
Gotcha.
It's like a D
Perfect.
plus, but it's short. So
Perfect.
Wakanda Forever. To be fair, I haven't seen it.
I'd say it's like a C.
Dude,
Or no, a
I
D
do,
plus.
dude, I would think it's like a D. That's
Yeah.
what I've heard. So that's why I haven't seen. But you said D plus,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go D plus. But
Yeah.
like, I'd heard it was like the end battle looks so awful too.
Oh, it's horrible with
Like
Namor
it's
or whatever.
horrendous. Yeah, with Namor. Like I heard it looks awful.
Yeah, it's just bad. It's just cut it.
Holiday special, not a thing. This is awful. Quantumanium,
Yeah.
that's really bad. Guardians of the Galaxy 3, I think that's an A.
Yeah. That's an
And
A.
that's above
Yeah,
my, that's
some of
above
these
my, that's actually,
so,
so then I'm contradicting my statement before saying this is my favorite, but I, I think they're around the same, but we'll just put Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 above A, because like it's got the culmination of the trilogy and stuff like that, so
mhm.
I think that'll be above it. Secret
Most of these
Invasion,
would
I didn't
no,
watch it, but I heard it was so fucking terrible, so we'll
yeah,
just put that
I
in
I
awful.
didn't even
You
watch
haven't
it
seen
either
it.
after the first
I
episode.
heard it was
I'm
really bad.
Groot.
This is Loki season 2, so
Haven't
we'll put
seen
that
it.
there.
That can go in vaulted.
I didn't even watch it, but I heard it was terrible, so I'm
Yeah,
gonna put that in
I didn't
awful.
see it either. I refuse
I
to
heard it was
watch
like
that
a
and Morbius.
like the director said it was like not what she expected, and like it was a total studio project, like had
Yeah,
no hand of it. This is What If season 2. We're just going by the
haven't
sequel.
seen it.
Echo, I heard
Echo,
this was
haven't seen
dog
it.
shit, so I'm gonna put this in dog shit.
Yeah, I haven't seen
X Men
Echo.
'97, dude. I didn't finish X Men '97, but I really liked
Neither
it.
did
Did you
I.
watch?
I
Uh,
didn't finish
I
it.
would just haven't seen X Men '97, so
Yeah. Yeah.
this is a D.
Yeah. That. Let's see how much money we can get out of Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, that how many steroids can you pump him with? Agatha
Yeah.
All On, I didn't watch, but
I
it's probably
haven't
awful.
seen because I
That's
didn't
why just like
want
a
that.
D.
Is that
What If
what
season
if?
2? It doesn't matter.
See, this
Your
one
Friendly
was
Neighborhood Spider Man. I
surprisingly
would say
high.
C plus.
Yeah,
I liked it.
I liked the different take that they took with them.
I like the C plus on there. That's a good
Yeah.
spot for that. Terrible. This is awful. Never
Another
should be seen.
letdown.
Don't even go into that, dude. Like this movie just sucked. Like there was like 5 writers for this movie. It was
Which
it
one
looked
was
like
it?
shit.
Sorry.
Brave New World.
Oh yeah.
Like it looked like
what
crap,
was
and
the-
like there was 5 writers for this movie, and like the writing of this movie sucked. They kept repeating the same words over and over again. Like this movie just didn't make any sense. With, like from like a structural standpoint, they have the stupidest characters in the movie. Like that, like Shara Haas chick was so bad. Like that other black, she was a Black Widow too. It was just so stupid,
What else did
so
we
bad.
get?
Daredevil
Holy crap,
Born
we got a
Again.
bunch. I haven't-
Daredevil
I-
Born Again. I didn't watch it, but I heard it was super
Yeah, I
mid.
haven't seen it.
I heard it was like a
Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts. C plus.
Yeah, that's a good one. It surprised me. I'll be honest.
For sure. Ironheart, I didn't watch, but I heard it was like super
Yeah.
mid.
Super bad. Fantastic Four.
4, I thought it was super mid, but
Yeah.
what did you think? I thought it was like a C. No,
Yeah,
not gonna lie, I thought it was like a D plus C, but like I can go C. It's fine. If you
Yeah.
not Deadpool Wolverine, get that out of
Yeah,
here,
I
boy.
was like, I think you grabbed the wrong.
That ain't never getting up there.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was
I think
a
I'm
C.
fine with C. Like it would
Yeah.
be more D plus for me, but we'll.
It's gonna be a good filler into the next thing. Haven't
This is like
seen.
a short thing.
That's unreleased.
Marvel Zombies
basically.
unreleased. Released. This is Daredevil. Okay, this is the original Daredevil show. We'll just put like the other seasons up here. What would you
Okay.
put Daredevil like as a series in total?
I didn't see it. I'm gonna be honest.
I only seen the first 2 seasons, so I'm just gonna put it as unreleased.
Yeah, or just haven't.
Probably
seen
the first 2 seasons would for me. I didn't really care too much about Daredevil, but it would probably be a C plus.
it. Yeah, neither do I.
But I wouldn't rewatch
Nor
it
do
honestly.
I.
Jessica
Nor
Jones.
do I.
I forgot
I haven't
everything about
seen
it, but it was dude. It was just like whatever. It was like a D. I don't really
These
care
next
about
things
it.
I don't even know if we have to rate, right? Because I haven't.
Luke
even
Cage. There's 2 seasons of that. I actually liked Luke Cage when I saw it.
Haven't seen.
C. I give it a C.
Gotcha. Yeah, I haven't seen Luke Cage, Iron Fist.
I give it a C. Iron Fist I haven't seen, but I heard is really bad.
Hopefully my computer doesn't die.
Punisher
Okay.
season 2 I didn't like at all. I didn't really like as much, but Punisher season 1 is good.
Gotcha.
I give that a C plus. I'd actually rewatch that again for sure. Actually,
Gotcha. Yeah.
The Defenders. Did you ever watch The Defenders?
Nope.
I didn't watch that. The OG X-Men.
God, there's so many.
I would give the OG X-Men. We'll go till we'll go 8 o'clock at the latest. So 8 minutes. But
we'll have to speed run this.
X-Men. I give it a B.
But, yeah.
I'm gonna zoom out just so I can like.
Yeah, you go crazy because I don't even really listen to watch the X-Men in forever. I watched it with my dad.
X2. Stryker, the guy that gave Logan the adamantium, and
Okay.
like they flood the place and he like ties
Yep.
him.
Yeah.
I give that a C plus.
Yeah,
It's not as good as
that
the
was a
first
good
one. X-Men Last Stand, a lot worse. It
Yes.
opens up with this kid when he
D
was younger
plus.
with the wings. He cuts his wings
Yeah,
off and he's younger.
those weird. They get
But
like
yeah,
metal wings.
D plus. Yeah, there's some cool moments, but mostly buns. X-Men First Class, C,
Yeah.
C plus,
C C. C plus. C
C. I think
plus.
C plus. Yeah, it's better than those
C
other ones.
plus. We could
X-Men
give
Days
it
of Future
to.
Past, S tier
Yeah, that.
for superhero movies for the Marvel ones. I think it's an S tier, dude. It's like or an A tier. Let's go A tier.
Yeah, it'd be A plus, but we're not putting an A
Yeah,
plus.
we're not doing A plus. X-Men Apocalypse,
Yeah,
D.
my Wi-Fi. What is going on with the Wi-Fi? Yeah.
Dark Phoenix,
I,
awful.
yep. That complete letdown.
X-Men
Uh,
Origins Wolverine. I actually think it's pretty funny and cheesy, but it's a good time. What would you think? I'd say I would have it a C.
yeah, I was gonna say C or
C
yeah.
or C or D plus, but like it's kind of fun.
Yeah,
I'd
D
rewatch it
plus.
again. The Wolverine, C, same
Yeah,
thing. It's just
funny,
like
whatever.
it has some cool culture with like the Japanese culture, but it's like
Yeah, that
whatever.
was pretty interesting.
Logan,
This,
I had memories with you going to see this with
yep,
with our dads.
our dad's
With that
old
memory alone,
theaters.
I think I'll go B plus.
Yeah,
It
could
would be.
be
It used to be.
S
It used to
just
be.
for the nostalgic, but
It used to be like an A tier for me. It used to be like a 4.5, 5 star, and then we watched it. I'm like, there's a lot of things like I don't like, but it's still pretty good.
yeah.
B plus though. The first
Uh,
Deadpool, I would also say B plus.
yep, that's a good comparison. Funniest
Not
heck.
gonna
We were
lie, I would
kids.
also put the second one out there too. I actually think the second
Yeah,
one's like
if you want to
just as
grab
good.
that,
Grab
or
that
is that
wherever it is.
just so it's
It's
on
not
your mind?
just not. Oh, here's the second one. Okay, I didn't even see that. This
Oh
is an
yeah,
alternate
boom.
poster. I was looking for the one like with him like touching
Mm-hmm.
cable.
That one
There's
surprised me
so many
more.
on here.
I know.
The New Mutants is awful.
Didn't even watch it. Awful.
It's Anya Taylor Joy. No clue what that is. No clue what that
Nope.
is.
I
No
don't
clue what
even
that
know.
is. I heard this was
Gifted.
awful.
Don't even know.
I think this is the old X-Men TV show.
So maybe the same as
I haven't
97? I
seen
don't.
it, but like
Yeah.
it's been so long. I watched it. S
Oh
tier for all
my
three of them.
gosh. Yep. You can just throw those in S tier.
People that say Spider-Man 3 is a bad movie, I understand, but you don't know ball. It is a misunderstood masterpiece. It is a one of a kind film that you truly can only see on the big screen not often, which this month I believe it actually. I think it was literally like this week actually. It's supposed to like come back in theaters, right?
Re-release. Yeah.
It's in Sioux Falls too this weekend, I think actually.
Ooh, Sioux Falls. Shout out.
Check your
My
local theater.
grandparents. My grandparents.
The Amazing Spider-Man. I have good memories watching this. I'd go B plus honestly. I
Okay.
have so much nostalgia with it.
I was gonna say B plus. B plus.
TASM 2 though, however, D plus.
Yeah.
No,
That was
honestly,
a letdown.
I go C. I go C.
C,
Actually, no.
TASM 3 would be a C.
Taz, we'll go D plus just because we got to be objective here. It's not that good.
TASM 3 would be a C, but
A.
never happened.
Both of these
A.
are A.
Yep, both of them are A. The third one should have came out a while ago,
Like
but
a few
we
years
both
ago, it should have came out.
we both called that in the theaters. I know exactly what you said.
Like
Absolutely,
it was supposed to be
no
like
way
I know
in
it's supposed to be like
theaters.
6 7 months. Pause. 6ish months.
Yeah,
After like the release of the Across the Spider Verse, like Beyond the Spider Verse was supposed to come out, and they just
we
like got
called
like 3
BS
years.
right away.
And the first one, D,
Yeah, I think they could
and
almost all
then
go.
this is like
Is
D
that
plus, and
Carnage?
then yeah, and then
Yeah,
Venom Last Dance is a D.
yeah, a huge miss. I feel like, but
Morbius, awful.
yeah, watched it
Same
on
with
the
the next one.
plane, fell asleep. That could be vaulted.
This could be like not even real.
Yeah,
Madam Web for listeners.
this
Craven the
one
Hunter. This
also.
I think it could be pretty bad, but I think it's pretty stupid fun. So I go
Okay,
D plus.
I haven't watched that.
Fantastic Four, the OG. I would go with the C plus,
Yeah,
and then Silver Surfer is like a D
why
plus.
is the Wi-Fi? There's too much going on. Can't handle the Wi-Fi. Yeah, all those ones are yeah.
Fan
Michael
Four
B.
Stick,
Jordan
awful.
one. Yeah,
Don't need to say anything. Blade. I like the OG Blade, the
the
first one.
OG Blades the
I give it
highest,
a
I feel
B.
like. Yeah, I haven't seen it in
And
forever, so
then Blade 2 I haven't seen, but it's directed by Guillermo del Toro. I mean, I have seen, sorry. And I haven't seen it in a while, but I would say it's another. I would say honestly, I'd say C plus just because I haven't seen it in a while, but like I think it could be better than
gotcha.
Blade, but also C plus. And Blade Trinity I haven't seen, but I heard it's pretty bad. But Ghost
Yeah,
Rider D.
yeah. They missed on
I
these,
thought
but
I thought it was cool when I was younger, but it's not a good
yeah,
movie. And then this is awful.
yep.
Ghost Rider Vengeance. Hulk, Ang Lee's Hulk. I think this is actually a really good movie. I think this would be B.
Yeah, I'd
You've
say
never seen it, right?
I've seen enough, but I don't think I've ever actually, because that's when he's like super massive, right?
Yeah,
Like that. Yeah, I've seen it, but
yeah. Ang Lee's Hulk for sure. Daredevil, I haven't seen.
no, with Ben
Ben
Affleck.
Affleck's.
No,
Have you?
no, I
How
have
about
not.
Elektra? No,
Nope,
dog shit. The Punisher, I have seen. I haven't seen Punisher Warzone,
nope.
and then I haven't seen Inhumans. Haven't seen any of these. So we can just leave this last one here. The Punisher, starring Thomas Jane and John Travolta.
D plus, C.
I'd say C. I have a fun time with it.
Okay,
I have a fond memory of watching
yeah,
it, rewatching it with like my roommate, like first week of college. It was just kind of funny.
gotcha.
But that is
Well,
our tier
that was
list,
a
and
speed
that is
run
our episode.
because
Sorry
of
for speed
technical
running it. As you can
difficulties.
tell, we look pretty tired, and I
We
still have
will
to get
be
some steps in today.
we'll be getting to our regular schedule. Thank you for watching. Thanks to family members, they kind of been carrying the viewing thing. Hopefully, we'll get this out. Shout out Dirk
Hmm.
Wilson. He's a guy from Winona. He's been reposting, but yeah. Other than that, we're
Yeah,
tired.
send it
We'll
to
get back
friends.
to
Literally send it to your families too, because I know like I slipped a few swear words in here, but we're mostly pretty friendly.
yeah.
Sorry for all the swearing or any of the swearing,
Sorry for the speed run, but
but sorry for speed run too. But again, like I said, share this on your friends and family because this is information besides the movie portion. But hey, get some movie taste here for at least your superhero movies.
huh?
Uh, like this is good information for people just to know and just get to know what is relevant and what they actually need to know for their goals. So
Mm-hmm.
this is the Off to
For sure.
Nutrition podcast signing off. I hope you
Thank you
guys
for
have a good rest of your
watching.
day.
Peace.